Fine. I'll just come in there and make you. Oh, I see an OBS source. I saw an OBS source pop up on your screen real quick. I don't know. I love these headphones. You wanna know why? You wanna know why I love my headphones? I am laying down in bed.
Beef and noodles.
Hmm?
I made beef and noodles.
Okay. So you can just put one in the microwave.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna leave them in stock pot on the stove.
Okay, that works. Yep. Welcome back. I'm just not hungry right now.
Senpai?
Okay, 30 minutes turning into an hour. Yes, you guys couldn't hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. You guys couldn't hear me. You guys couldn't hear me for a while. My headset fucked up. So I've been saying, can someone please call them for the last little while?
Okay.
I'm just cooking some hot dogs for my dog because the dog doesn't deserve to wait. And then they complain about having to give recaps. I mean,
Do I need to get rid of my normal stitches?
huh?
So I have normal stitches and then I have level 2 stitches. Do I need to get rid of the other stitches and keep the level 2 since that's where I'm at now?
So
Or do
you
I
have
still want to keep both?
so in this
Uh-oh. Breaking up,
case, just
buddy.
in this case, just rename stitches to stitches level 2,
Okay.
and then change it. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna get really upset if they took a nap. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Oh, I seen the article on that one already.
Uh, Rude motherfuckers. They took a nap and they're late because they took a nap. I'm gonna be pissed.
You know, I'm gonna be pissed. I worked so many hours last week, and I'm exhausted and would have loved to just sleep until I had to go to work today. You don't have the right to say that to the guy who worked fucking a 12-hour shift. And still got here on time.
They caught a tree on fire, from what I read.
I think chat has had a long enough time for this. We're just gonna chill right here.
Yeah, I apologize, chat.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Please don't tell me you guys took a nap. Hello?
They're both very quiet.
You guys didn't take a nap, right? You guys are just late because you guys were very, very busy, right? I'm not hearing a no, which is making me more upset.
I'm gonna be perfect. Oh,
What did you say?
I cannot hear Meg.
Neither can I. It sounds like she's half asleep.
Ew.
Alright, there we go.
There you go.
Did you guys take a nap or something? Is that why you sound like you're just waking up?
Per
Say that.
death, no.
Oh.
Huh?
Per death, no.
Her death? No? Okay. I think.
We were just lost in a dark woods of comfortably blankets.
So they were sleeping!
I
didn't
am
mean to...
actually very upset now.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fall asleep.
No. I am decently upset. You said 30 minutes. I pushed back D&D for 30 minutes.
Sorry. I wasn't supposed to fall asleep, but I fell asleep. Okay? So it was my bad. It's all my fault, okay?
Well, we're currently waiting for Colin to join, who looks like he's doing the recap. But, not feeling great.
Sorry, Death.
I joined, but it's not loading.
Because you're on the wrong table. Here you go.
There we go.
Okay. So, Con, give the recap.
All right. Quick recap of what happened last time at our adventures on Dragon Ball Z. So, we brought some undead to a village. They destroyed the church because they hate holy things. And a new army of the dead was raised, so that happened. We decided to take a rest in the village and was like, well, nothing possibly bad could happen, right? Well, they're kind of a flesh golem of a mountain rose up. I was like, not our problem. For some reason, we decided to follow it for a couple of days. And it went okay for the most part. And then we decided to go to the next village, led by a squirrel. The squirrel did not know directions. And now we're to our new vacation lodge, full with beautiful pumpkins, dead cultists, uh, decorative scarecrows, and the lovely forest.
It's our very own personal doorman.
Mm-hmm. I heard it's 5 out of 5 service. I can't wait. I'm expecting the spa will be to die for.
Oh, there's a spa here.
He's being sarcastic, Death.
I was about to say, go to the basement without me looking.
Wait, what's down in the basement? Let me look.
Nanya beeswax.
Unspoken things are in the basement.
Things are not meant for the mortal lives.
I mean,
There's a spa. They call dibs.
there's probably a one-time use squirrel-sized spa down there.
Oh God.
But yeah, I hope that was a sufficient recap. As always, Khan has done his best job, hasn't gotten hit, and is the most handsome person of the party.
Let's not
Forgot to
forget how
mention
you
that.
guys got sucked into a glory hole.
Glory hole.
Yeah, that's what I named the glory hole from when you guys wardrobe, something to do with the wardrobe, and you guys got transported to that random spot.
Oh yes, the magical wardrobe. Th- That's we're not ready for that movie yet. That's later. We need to find a lion before we can do that quest.
Oh,
We probably have found the witch.
The lion,
Yeah,
the
I
witch,
think
and
we
the
got the
wardrobe.
witch. Uh-huh. We need to find a lion or else we can't proceed.
Camboro can pretend to be a cat. He'll get down on all
Oh
fours and
God.
go.
Oh god. What have we done?
Technically.
Oh
well,
god.
anyways, resuming with last session, you guys have killed a bunch of acolytes and took one hostage, almost killing him. After that, the scarecrow just remains inactive over the corpses of 3 acolytes, with 1 acolyte who made some distance before being murderized by Meg. Sorry, Lucia.
I did not make note of that.
Alright. If no one's gonna do anything, let me get ready to break some fingers. Gamboro, get over here. It's the same old, same old. Start
Oh
with the toes.
God.
Big toe.
Start with the big toe again.
Big toe.
Big toe, got it.
Why
I
is it
will
always
open up
the big
my.
toe?
I am gonna
Oh,
open
no.
up my water skin and dump a little water onto this.
Can I
And
please
as-
Priest
lick the
face.
acolyte?
Acolyte.
Can I lick the acolyte face?
Wait, which one of you guys is going first?
Can I go
Is the
first?
what?
Okay, you could go first.
I want
As
to lick.
okay, describe how you're going to lick his face.
I'm gonna get on top of him and I'm gonna grab him, bring him in. I'm gonna stick my tongue out as
Hey,
far as I can.
Diana.
And
Just out of
see?
game. You shouldn't be standing there. Smile.
I don't
Oh,
even know where you guys went.
We're
I did
literally
not
right
even
next to
see
you.
Diana. I didn't even see that she moved over there. I would have had to attack her.
Sissy, stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving.
I don't even see you guys.
We're literally right here. Right where I
Okay,
moved
hold on.
Trixie.
Can she not see us?
There. Okay.
No idea.
My camera angle.
we're
My
good.
camera angle was fucked.
I apologize,
Okay.
Matt. Please continue.
I would love to, but everybody started yelling.
It's okay.
I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. All I did was just
You were getting ready
Yeah,
to lick the
I'm like,
acolyte.
I'm sitting on him. I'm like riding him fucking like a cowboy. But I'm on top of him, holding his hands, and I'm licking his face. I'm sticking my tongue out and I'm giving him a big old lick up his face.
This man,
Chin to head.
this chin to head. Oh god. This man, as your tongue is making your way up along his chin, as you make it to about his jawline, his eyes snap open. He gasps for air as he looks at you, straddling and holding him down. As you continue to lick all the way up to the top of his bald head, as he begins to scream and flail. Please
go-
make a strength check to see if
Okay.
you can keep him down.
Okay.
He rolled a 3, and he has -1 to strength.
Okay, all I have to do is just beat it.
Beat a 2. Roll nat 1.
What's she doing?
Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1, nat 1, nat 1. I just want to see how funny this would be. Nat 1.
Stop. Don't bully me. I have to flip.
Also, Diana, upload your updated character sheet to the
Okay.
Discord server.
That's a
You
con.
defeat him easily in a in a contest of strength as he lays there trying to flail. His arms are held firmly above his head, while his eyes desperately say no, and he
I'll
screams,
whisper.
"Please do not let this demon defile me."
I'll whisper in his ears. Are you gonna tell us what we want, or do I need to stick my tongue in your ear? Go.
Ew. He is going to flail while screaming. His eyes are crying. And he's just going to say, "I don't know what you want. Please let me go." As he's flailing about. Because no one's been specifically asking him what they want to know. Just telling him he has to tell them what they want to know.
Yeah, I'm just asking if he's gonna tell us what.
Why aren't you answering me?
I'm just asking.
Gambaro,
Is he
as
gonna tell
this-
us what we're gonna ask him, and is he gonna answer, or do I just keep on defiling him?
It looks like you keep on defying him because you're not telling him what you want to know.
That's because I'm not the one answering questions. I'm just licking him.
asking questions.
You're the one who woke him up. Okay, never mind.
I know, you're welcome.
As this happens, Camboro is going to walk around towards his feet and grip both of his big toes.
Oh my god. Trixie's going to turn away and pretend she doesn't see or hear and says la la la.
Okay, roll your grapple, roll your athletics, and then beat a 5. Yeah, you hold his feet in place. He's not able
Oh,
to
that's
free his feet
me.
at all.
I was just wondering.
That
was
me.
That's then.
Fuck.
Trixie is not involved in
You
this.
tied. You tied it, so I'm gonna let it go because he has disadvantage this time. But goddamn, you almost rolled the nat 1 I needed last time. Okay, so you still hold his feet in place as he's trying to flail around, and he's asking, "What do you want to know?"
You're cutting out.
You're breaking up.
Your noise suppression.
Turn off the noise
Good
first.
sir. Good
Please
sir.
stop! Please! What do you want? No, let me go!
ask you some questions, okay? It's very simple. We're gonna treat you as best as we can, okay? So, first off, you're gonna tell me what you and your little friends are doing out here, lost in the woods.
He's gonna look at you and go, "We were told to come here. That's all I know."
This is not sufficient questions or answer to my question. Who ordered you?
As Khan says that, Camboro's gonna put a little bit of pressure on his toe.
Okay, roll intimidation on that toe pressure.
That's okay. I'll just
All right,
kind of start
intimidation.
placing my tongue near his ears.
Ew. God
Yeah,
damn it,
yeah.
Meg, you are a freak.
Why?
Okay,
Oh, that's
his
Trixie
toe
rolling.
snapping is
I
not
did
very
that.
intimidating. Meg,
Wait,
roll intimidation on the tonguing.
wait! This entire time I've been rolling as Trixie. You just hydrated.
Too late.
18.
He is screaming and crying and going, "What? One of the priests told us. One of the priests sent us here on a mission. Please, no, get your fucking tongue away from me, you monster!"
Name!
Name?
Who?
Uh, uh, uh,
That's the name or I'll get tongue fuck you.
Ew! Why are you getting more graphic? Oh God!
Listen to woke up. I don't know what you want from me. My brain is already.
Cecil! Cecil told us!
Okay, there you go.
Where do you hail from?
He's crying. He's crying at the caress of the tongue. He's snot going down his face. He is so disgusted by the fact that there's a demon on him.
Answer me. Where did you come from?
He's crying.
I'm gonna slap him.
Lucia, start taking off his clothes.
Oh, okay. I got
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We'll defile you, all right.
Both is straw.
What the
At
fuck?
that point, Camboro is just gonna throw his hands up and just walk away towards Trixie.
What the fuck is going on? He starts screaming, "Please no!" as you're taking off his clothes, saying, "Sapphin, Sapphin, I'm from Sapphin. We're loving and kind people."
Loving and kind. Ha! That was out of character. That was out of character.
So, you say loving and kind. Would you say you would allow my friends into your friendly, safe village?
Sure, everyone's welcome. Just please don't rape me.
I
And,
didn't think so right.
Because you just talked
And-
about tongue fucking him and tried to remove his clothes. This man has a vow of purity.
so,
sex is his trigger. Got it.
so you were
Dude,
sent here with no.
most priests and religious people aren't allowed to have sex. They're supposed to be married to their gods.
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry
Supposed
you here in
to.
a moment.
Dude, chill! Holy fuck! Trixie, do you not have anything to say to this?
Trixie is saying la la la, not paying attention, not condoning, so that way she doesn't break her oath, okay? Thank you.
Fucking Christ!
Camboro is going to pick up Trixie and just like be like, "Oh look, a pretty tree over here."
I didn't think we were getting to this dark of content this early. I thought I was supposed to supply the dark content.
Nope, you're welcome. This is
How's the squirrel feel about this? Emma?
What do you mean?
Oh, you're just disregarding everything?
I was never paying attention to begin with.
Damn you, squirrel!
All priests, no other boys
Emma,
don't
I'll you
count.
back later if you support us.
What?
What? Huh?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
I'll let Emma snap his neck.
I'm
Did you
in.
say, did you say that in character?
I'll whisper it, of course. No, I won't let the priest or this poor fool hear it.
I am
Doesn't
more than
hear it.
happy to snap his neck after the demon's done having their way with him.
Guys. Okay, continue on, I guess. My pleas for safety is disregarded by the fucking people.
So, I'm having a problem here, my friend. You see, you're not giving me a lot, and I'm trying to value your life here and save you. I'm on your side, actually. Do I want her to go to town on you? No, I don't. I don't want to see this, honestly. But
Are you
you're
the
not giving me
Joker?
much.
Are you ripping on the Joker right here? He's crying, saying, "Please,
Had?
please don't. I am a man of the holy cloth. I was told to come here. We were supposed to be on a mission to spread the word of the loon. We were told that this was a forsaken place, and that we were supposed to go and seek the residents of this place and offer them the loon's word."
You listen to your
Wait,
altar
wait,
boys when they
wait.
tell you to stop?
Wait,
What?
wait. Spread the word of the loon? Wait, that just triggers Trixie. What do you mean by the loon? Spread the word of the loon. What do you know about the loon?
She is our goddess. We all pray to her. She prays for love to all.
Mom, I'm in DD. Love you.
What?
Okay, so you support the loon too. The loon is also my goddess. I speak to her every day. Guys, I think he's
Well,
alright.
you haven't spoke to her like at all since the beginning of this campaign. Someone hasn't prayed to her once.
Shh. He doesn't need to know that.
Snitch.
Make her roll of persuasion or deception.
Which one?
I'm gonna have him roll insight, and I'm gonna have her roll persuasion. Because he
Okay.
thinks she's lying. He does not think she's lying. He thinks she's honest as all fuck. He
Okay.
believes you.
Ignore this.
Thing that wands it.
Oh well, that would be the funny thing. Neither of those are nat ones. Also, why did you add advantage? Never mind, I don't care. He believes you. He completely believes that you are also of the cloth of the loon. But he also questions, why did you just help the scarecrow kill his friends?
Oh, she didn't hit anybody once.
Yeah, but
I
you're
didn't.
part of the party of the people who murdered.
Just because I'm a part of it doesn't mean it was actually me. Your wording is wrong.
Okay, he nods and goes, okay, well, could you please get off me and stop removing my clothes?
No.
Wait.
Motherfucker.
Sir, what are you
Yes?
gonna tell everyone when you go back home? Are you gonna tell them that a group of monstrous adventurers saved your life? Or are you gonna them about a horror tale in the forest? I mean, depending on the story, I could see two different outcomes.
Please roll intimidation.
Do I have like a forget spell?
Do I have intimidation?
Not
I'm not
yet.
very intimidating.
No.
Not either, but
You're the one who's intimidating people. You're not very intimidating at all. He looks at you, he thinks for a moment, and he goes, I'll tell them a tale of adventurers saving me.
incite that shit.
He... If you want insight, you can roll insight.
Yeah, I'm gonna incite it. 23.
So, Kai, you're as unsure about his statement as he is. However, Khan, you're pretty sure he's about to piss himself and that he'd say just about anything not to be raped.
Your dick's small.
Oh god.
I
We
know
see
my
his
dick is
belly
small.
just
Thank
moving
you.
up and down his thigh.
Please
his
stop
big
this. This
thigh.
is just becoming more awkward for me.
You're welcome.
I kind of just wish you guys were breaking toes right now.
Hey, I would have, but then Meg went the sexual route, and Cambora was not for that.
He's celibate,
Man,
people.
what's going on? Everything good?
No!
What's up, June? You need
What?
something?
Why would you do this to me, Plague?
You know what? We can have him lead us to his village. And then we can know for sure what he tells the villagers.
That's possible. You see, I think our friend here doesn't want to see us again. Do you want to see us again?
I don't mind.
If you can show me your church.
Lucius will pat his head and get off him.
You don't mind? Now, let's just say you got saved by your holy child here. And be on with your way.
He's going to look at you curiously and go, "Holy child."
I point at Trixie.
He looks at Trixie, is puzzled for a moment because he can tell, obviously, that she's a doll. Puzzledly looks at you, and then he gets into a position to pray to Trixie before stammering up, saying a couple words by the grace of the Holy Child and Balloon's blessing. And he tries to start trying to get past you guys to leave.
Camboro,
Let him go.
I kind of want to have Camboro stop him for a moment,
Okay.
and he'll just be like, he'll ask, he'll motion towards the house behind us, and he'll just be like, "What do you know about the house behind us?" First of all.
He said there are rumors in these parts that a witch lives here, but there was no proof. So we were told to come here and check and convert them to the way of Balloon and preach the word. We assumed that maybe there would be multiple people here, but
Hi,
as
Santos.
you can see, we didn't really find anything. We were all kind of scared coming up to the house, and then the scarecrow, and then your friend, and then everyone just started dying.
Camboro
You guys
will
grabbed me.
Camboro will gently place his hand on the guy's shoulder and just be like, and just kind of nod a little bit and just say thank you.
Yeah. And he accepts the pat on his shoulder, flinching a little bit in fear of the giant flaming bear. He's fixing his robes a little bit more as they were still not properly placed on himself as he tries to walk away again. Aloud.
Wait, can I see your holy Bible?
How are you doing, Santos?
He continues to walk away.
Excuse me!
Um,
I want to see your Bible!
And he
I'm
now
gonna
begins
whip
to
out mine.
start sprinting away.
I'm gonna whip out my Bible. Look at this! I want to see if your
Please.
Bible matches mine.
Please roll a d20.
Okay. Where is my D? Oh, I didn't hit my spacebar yet.
You threw yours off the map. He
Damn you.
quickly starts to outrun you, getting further and further away from you.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna loot this priest over here.
Okay. As you loot him, you find roll investigation before I just give you his entire loot pool.
Just give us everything, Dad.
You
+4.
find very little on him. You find scraps, bloody clothes, and ripped
+4.
up paper.
Okay, I'll
The
take all of
paper
it.
is unreadable at this point due to being splattered with blood and scrunched up and ripped.
Alright, I'll click blood in the bloody clothes and everything.
Why am I
Good.
horrified what you're planning with that? It's Charles in underwear all over again.
Bloody paper.
So, what do you guys do as you guys gazed at this gnarly cottage on the lake?
I think we should go back and get back on track because I feel like if we venture off into the woods, it's not.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of curious about the house. Cause
We can't go through the
he did say a witch does live here.
can't go through the front
Supposedly.
entrance.
Supposedly.
Yes, but if the scarecrow is any indication that someone is actually here,
The scarecrow could also be a default into thinking someone is here.
In fairness, that scarecrow isn't much. It's just standing there, and we can't get near the house. So
okay, then take out the scarecrow since we're far away.
you take out the scarecrow. I'm leaving it. I'm gonna investigate it later.
Oh, by the way, can Kimbora look for his axe that he threw earlier?
Yes, yes you can.
I'm gonna have Kimbora quickly look for his axe that he threw earlier.
Okay, during a 5-minute period, does anyone else would like to do anything while Camboro is rummaging through for his axe?
I'm looking at the house, seeing if there's another way in, or is it just the front?
Would you like to walk around the house to investigate?
Do I have.
Are you walking around the house to investigate?
Yes.
Okay. Which side of the house are you going?
We go on this side first.
Okay. Can you roll a perception roll for me?
Okay. Perception. All right. So it's a flat 20. Well, it is 10.
It's pretty misty out. However, you do touch a railing as you walk around that side. You're kind of distracted and you look off at the lake and not really notice much. Hey, Emma, what are you up to?
Oh my gosh. My divine sense is gone. I hit the fucking.
That'd be pretty useful.
I know. I was about to see if I can use it, but my dumbass just deleted it by
Hi, if you're
accident.
talking, I can't hear you at the moment.
Oh, I would like to scamper onto the roof.
Okay, can you roll an
I'm gonna use
acrobatics for
divine.
me?
I gotta find divine sense again.
Okay. As you go flipping into the air, you see a wire shoot out of the scarecrow at you. But you quickly are able to evade it with your extreme control of your body in midair as you land on top of the roof before scampering to the top, evading the scarecrow. As you peer down off the roof, can you please roll a perception for me?
What, Mom?
You notice various parts in the roof that are damaged that could obviously be broken in through. On top of it, you see what looks like a weirdly shaped tree off to the right side of the house when you're facing towards the house. Additionally, so from your position on top, you see what looks like somewhat of a graveyard off to the left of the house.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm not finding divine sense fucking details. Hold on.
You want me to send it to you quick?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I have it right in front of me. 1 second. Divine sense. Blink. And blink. There you go.
Thank you.
Would anyone else like to do anything?
Yes, divine sense.
You use your divine sense within a 60 feet radius. You are able to tell if something is celestial, fiend, or undead. You detect that there are many undead within this building. However, you also detect that there seems to be something inside the scarecrow, which could indicate that it's not just mechanical.
So there is undead.
Yes.
Guys, there's undead inside.
Okay.
Uh-oh. My
Interesting.
thing just froze. There's undead inside, and the scarecrow is more than mechanical. There's something else within it, but I can't tell exactly what it is.
Ah, why?
Can I investigate the
Thank you for the
scarecrow from
lurk,
a safe
Numero.
distance?
How far is a safe distance? Since Diana should be a little bit further back, or else she would be pouncing
Sorry.
on you. Is that a
I'm
safe
gonna
distance for you?
I'm gonna say about like what's the distance here? Yeah,
That's 15
about
feet.
there. Yeah.
Okay. As you approach, you see the scarecrow start creaking, but hasn't made a dramatic movement yet. Please roll your investigation as you try to understand the scarecrow.
Investigation. What the fuck does this mean? I don't know.
You have no clue. As you stare at the scarecrow, you look down at his feet and you go, huh, he has stumpy legs. Emma, did you mean to fall off the roof?
Nope.
Okay. He kind of has stumpy legs. You're not sure how he could walk around easily like that. Or how he could
I
move.
I'm gonna clear my throat, and just as a test, I'm gonna say, "Hello. We seek to visit this residence."
The scarecrow, he doesn't as much move or react as you can see the sack head with a stitched on mouth begin to creak open, revealing what looks like glass in the shape of teeth. It doesn't speak, but it opens and closes its mouth a few times, as if it was about to eat something.
I'm gonna take
Interesting.
2 steps back.
Okay. Clamporo, would you like to do anything?
Cambora was looking for his axes.
Yes, the 5 minutes are now over.
Oh, okay. Um,
You found your axe. You got it back. Would you like to do anything else?
um, I'm gonna, fuck. That's a good question. I guess Cambora will follow Lucia in looking for a place to enter from.
Okay, so as you catch up to Lucia, you find her on the rail, trying to figure out why there's a rail here. Please roll a perception for me.
Alrighty.
You think that the rail is rather interesting too, as you now walk over, putting one hand on the rail as you investigate Lucia, who seems to also be investigating the rail. Trixie, what would you like to do?
I
That's a
would
really
like
nice
to
rail.
leave the wooded area, but no one wants to leave. Um, shit. Let me see. Let me read this real quick. Give me 1 second. Um, I would like to cast protection from evil and good. I don't know if that is that
Right
good for
now?
everyone.
No, it's only good for the person you're touching.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna hold on that. Shit, I don't know. Um, just observe, I suppose.
Okay, please roll perception.
Okay. Oh, if the damn thing would work with me, thank
I'm not
you.
gonna lie, I'm a little upset about my rolls tonight. It's just been
Same here.
dues all
Perception.
around.
Why
It's a
is it
really
double
nice rail.
clicking?
Is
I'm-
that
I'm-
mahogany? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
just,
don't
Mahogany.
I don't
I'm just
know why it's
following
rolling
it.
I'll
twice.
take this.
I'm basically touching it,
You
and that's all I'm
quickly
doing.
notice that there is a left and right side to the house. You realize that if you go towards the right, you could investigate, or if you go to the left, you could also investigate. You also realize that there is somewhat of another thing off to the left that could be a graveyard. And with that information, I go back to Emma. Emma, would you like to stay on the roof, or what are you doing?
All right, where are we going?
Did I hear the conversation that Con was having with the Scarecrow?
Roll perception. Actually, Con, you weren't really quiet, were you? You were pretty loud.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm speaking pretty loud for 15 feet away from
Yeah,
this
you
scarecrow
definitely
that's
hear him. You definitely
grinning
hear
at
Okay,
me.
so do I think the Scarecrow has a brain?
That's kind of a hard question to ask. Like, do you think the Scarecrow has a brain? No idea. You don't really know what the Scarecrow is at this moment.
What? Eh.
There we go. I like how they
I
just left the two
I'm going to
fireworks.
attempt to telepathically speak to this thing. I'm going to ask it what it is.
You're going to telepathically speak to it.
Yes.
Okay. You get no signal.
Okay.
Is that
So
static?
I don't think it has a brain.
Or
Well-
it couldn't be sentient. Or it lacks thought. It's a bunch of factors that could be at play.
If only I had a brain. Sorry.
So can I just punch a hole in the roof?
You may
Oh
roll
God.
athletics. Are you punching the hole right below your feet?
No.
Okay.
I know the rules of Minecraft. You don't dig down.
It's always
Just
a device.
asking.
But I do it anyways, because I like the thrill of it.
With how fragile the roof is, you do end up making a hole. You can peer down through the hole, and due to your rather small stature, if it was anyone else, they wouldn't be able to make it through the hole. But you could make it through the hole if you wanted to.
What do I see inside?
Roll perception.
Supposedly they do.
You see, right above where you are, a room full of bags, what looks like maybe a potion, and some sleeping bags.
Well, I asked CHP. They have funds, and she said, "Yeah."
Okay, I'm going to just keep on monitoring. I'm not going in right now.
Yeah.
Trixie, come on. Let's find the rest of the party.
It looks like somebody's living here.
I'm just using the rail as a
Those
guide.
sleeping
until I
bags
can.
are rolled up. The sleeping bags
Oh,
they're bags. They look like decently newish bags and sleeping bags and even a chest and some potions. They are all packed neatly and tidily, like someone had put them there. Trixie, are you going to follow Khan to find the people at the rail?
Trixie would like to pray to her god and see if her god can have the undead pass safely on the other side officially, so that way they're
How
gone.
long would you like to pray?
That is a good question.
Are you praying for 5
Nah.
minutes? Are you doing a quick little prayer? Are you expecting her to pray to hear something back from your god?
Yes.
What is your goal?
I just want I just would like confirmation to see if she can indeed help me get the undead crossed on the other side.
Okay, so just a yes or no type answer.
If it's possible, and then if it's a yes, then I want to take action, pray again, and take action for her to do it.
Okay. As you pray, you will consume 5 minutes, which means the
Okay.
party will be doing something else. During that time, could you
Okay.
please roll your religion?
Yes.
Trixie takes a knee, putting her hands together, closing her eyes, while standing beside the steel guardian that Basia had left behind. Sorry, Lucia
I
had
don't
left
know why it
behind.
keeps doing two.
You have. Okay, can you screen share for a moment? I'll just have you turn it off, and I'm just taking the first one out of that. And you
Okay.
pray with your eyes shut. You feel something swell within you, and you hear the words, "They shall pass." And your
Yes.
heart
Okay.
feels whole, knowing the fact that these people who have died will be welcomed into the arms of your goddess.
Okay.
For that time, you
Uh,
are just sitting there praying. Back to the
okay.
party at the
All right.
railing.
What are you two doing over here?
I'm following the railing. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
This is a
Scroll
really
up.
nice railing. Oh
You
my
have
god.
advantage selected, just like normal.
Oh, instead of normal. Okay. Yep. Okay. Thank you.
It's a really nice railing. You both can roll your perception again.
I'm gonna roll
Alrighty.
perception too.
You can roll perception too. We got a 13, an 11,
Motherfucker!
That's 16.
and a
I have a +4, or no, I'm sorry, that's just a flat. Never mind.
Mine was 15.
Okay. Con, you quickly notice that the rail does have a part that has been broken and snapped, and behind it, you see what looks like an undefended door. However, to your back, you also notice that there is a cemetery, which it looks like there's a noose hanging from the gate.
Ooh,
Nice.
how fun. Do, do you two not see the door here? Why are you looking at the railing?
Because
This is a real nice railing.
Alright.
What?
I put my hand on fucking Con's shoulders and let him lead the way because it's pretty fucking misty and we can't see fucking shit.
Wait, you mean you can't? It's right there!
It's all foggy, and their eyes are adjusting. You know how it is. You just, with your lizard-like eyes, you seem to have adjusted very quickly. Also, Meg forgot her Steel Guardian still.
My eyes blinked like
Um,
separately.
Come, Steel Guardian.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I've forgotten you.
Well, we found a way into the house. This is nice. Do we want to visit the graveyard first and see if we can find anything there before entering and knocking on the door?
Sure, why not?
Tamboro will just be
Okay.
like, graveyard? What graveyard? Where graveyard?
There's a here.
All I see is railing.
All I see is wood.
Is Kamboro's hands hot constantly?
No.
Not unless he wants it to be.
No.
I take Kamboro by the hand and be like, "It's okay, I understand. This way, I will lead you. It's hard sometimes. I get it."
It is, man.
Well,
He'll like
while
fake
they're
sniffle.
walking over to the graveyard, Emma, would you like to do anything?
I guess I will go inside that hole I made.
Okay.
Let me finish praying.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Just let me finish praying.
Okay. 1 second. I need to figure out how to move you.
Somebody come get her.
She's praying like a sinister.
Oh my god, I can't. I
1 second. Don't move.
can't.
Sorry.
So I'm just going to Drop you inside.
Me
Where'd
doing
you go?
stupid things while
There, are
streaming.
you inside the building now?
Yeah, on the wrong floor, but inside the building.
What do you mean you're on the wrong floor? That's the right floor.
You sure?
Yeah, that's the one right below the roof.
Isn't there another
Oh
floor
shit!
above?
No, that's right where you punched it. Right where you punched the hole, it went right through. It was too close to a corner, so you went. So instead of seeing the top floor, you went down to the floor right below.
So this is not the room that I was looking at before.
This is the room you were looking at.
So this
If you
one with
went-
the bear trap?
Well, fuck, the bear trap's supposed to be hidden. That's awkward.
Bombastic side eye.
Okay, well, anyways, you spring a trap. Can you please roll acrobatics for me? I put these bear traps around the place because they were supposed to symbolize a trap, and that's supposed to be invisible. And the DC for it was a 13. As you land into the room, you notice a rune on the ground begins to glow red. Before you can react, a really quick explosion happens. And you take 6. No, that's kind of depressing. I should have upped the damage on that thing. You take 6 damage as the room begins to get engulfed in fire.
Bombastic side eye.
This is awkward. Man, I hope you can't see the other bear traps. Just going by and making sure the other bear traps are invisible. Good thing he told me, because I wouldn't have realized that the bear trap was visible to you.
I mean, if Kai hadn't said anything.
You guys got away with avoiding all my traps?
Yeah.
You see us walking in a straight line, and then we for some reason take a 90-degree right and go around the trap perfectly.
I hate everything. Anyways,
He
Emma.
would be so confused.
Emma,
I
the
still
room.
don't know how I could have gone through 2 floors of roof.
So on the
It was an
corner of this
11.
roof, it's just a straight drop into another room. So when you punch the hole, you punch through 2 layers right there. Because it's both just
but
creaky, breakable floor.
I was standing here.
Oh no, when I saw you do the punch, I saw you standing here.
Okay.
That's what I'm basing it off of. So I had to just go right down. If you'd like to go up to the upper floor and we can undo that, we can if you want.
I mean, on my screen, I was standing there, and I said I wasn't punching straight down.
You weren't punching straight down. Okay, fine. I will move you up a floor. You can have back your 6 HP.
Retcon.
And I'll undo the fire. There. Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry,
So.
Dad.
I don't know where I am right now. I can't see myself.
Thank you. Someone walked in my traps. I hit the other bear traps.
I'll walk into it for
There
you.
we go. Now I see myself.
I also deleted one of the bear traps by accident. But I remember the trap.
Fire resistance anyway.
Oh, but there's no bear trap.
Same.
There's no trap there.
Hey! Okay, so Emma, as you fall through the roof on a diagonal, you find yourself on extremely rickety floor. Please roll acrobatics.
I always feel like somebody.
As you're touching the floor, you find that some of the boards are already starting to give way, but you are able to agilely move across them into the center of the room to about here. As you look around, you quickly realize that the floor around here seems to not be as well maintained as you would have hoped.
Okay, so it's dangerous to go looting up here.
Okay. And during that time, the party makes it to the graveyard. So you guys get first dibs. Make your roll while you get it to the graveyard for perception.
With perception, eh?
Perception.
Trixie,
What
after
the
their
fuck
perception
do
roll,
I
you can
see?
decide to either try to follow them,
Absolutely nothing.
or try to,
Finally,
break into the
something
house.
over.
Okay.
Is the undead gone?
The undead?
Yeah, that's what
The
I was
undead
trying
is not
for.
gone. The dead bodies seem to, be happy they're dead. Hard to say, but no, the undead is
Okay.
still there. You can't just wish away the undead. You can hope that the dead will be accepted into the arms of your goddess, so their
Okay.
souls will find refuge. So
Yeah.
as you guys approach, Khan, you're looking at that noose and you're thinking, huh, that's a pretty nice noose. I wonder why someone just left that rope there. Seems like a real waste of rope. The other party members, however, notice across the graveyard you see what looks like a man digging. And you almost have this you almost have this familiar smell to this individual. Lucia, you see this man and well, he has a bag of something. Obviously something
Bag?
worthwhile.
Bag. 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 I'm gonna
Pursue.
sneak.
Camboro is going to like take a step
on my
in,
sneak.
like a little, like with his brows furrowed a bit,
Not really. I'm joking.
and he'll just like kind of look at that
Look at that
quality.
knot quality. Okay.
And he'll just be he'll just say like, hey.
Okay.
He notices you immediately. He stops with his shovel right in the ground, and he tilts his head and looks at you and you go, "They all thought I was crazy, but I knew you guys were real. I knew the demons were coming." And you remember this voice as the voice that was screaming and running away from the church when the undead had risen.
Point at him and just be like, "You're from the church."
And he starts running. Would anyone like to chase him?
I'll chase him.
Okay. Would you like
Gotta
to
launch
dash?
myself.
You would like to launch. Never mind. Go ahead. Measure yourself out. Do you make it?
20.
Battle launched. 20 feet in a straight line.
Yeet.
Locked and loaded. Oh wait, did you upgrade this?
Nope, I did not. I went for the other thing. The one
Okay.
thing that you were like very against.
So you don't fully make it to him. So you launch yourself pretty close to him.
Walk 5 feet forward, then launch.
I could do
Hi.
that.
Wait, who
I
are
walk a
you?
little bit and then launch myself, and then I should make him. And I'm gonna
Okay.
tackle him
Oh,
as I fly.
hi.
Make a grappling roll.
That's strength, right?
It's
Yeah,
been a
grappling.
while.
It's,
How have you been?
Athletics in this case.
Okay. Alright.
This old man is not very spry.
That's
I
good.
know.
You land on him and you straddle him to the ground, pinning him right to the floor. This old man is finicky, scared, laughing maniacally, going, "I knew the demon was growing! I knew it! You're about to eat my flesh! You're about to wear my
What's in
skin!
your bag? What's in your bag?
What's in your bag?"
Bloody clothes, bloody pages, clothes.
Hey, I got bloody clothes too!
Can I just take your bag in general? May I have your bag?
No, that's my bag! Can I take your bag?
I could give you a bag of holdings in exchange for the stuff in your bag.
I want the bag of holding first!
I would just use your bag to do it.
No, I want your bag!
No, this is my bag.
Are you sure? I think it's my bag now!
I will just take it by force. I'm trying to give you an equal exchange for it.
Lucy, you got this.
Yes, we should
He-
totally
he's just-
catch up. Sorry.
He is laughing maniacally. He is staring at you, wiggling his hands around. His shovel is in his hands, and he goes, "I'm digging it's mine! I'm digging it's mine!"
What if I take your shovel from you? How would that make you feel?
He gets very serious for a moment and says, "My mama gave me that!"
Okay. Then you'll let me have what's in your bag. Or just take
Only if
your
I can
shovel.
have what's in your bag!
No.
Oh my god.
It's called exchange! You get my bag and I get your bag!
Oh. I can make your bag into a bag of holdings if you like.
Then I want your bag of holdings!
I can make it for you.
But what if I make you one?
No, I
Oh
don't
my
already
God.
make yourself one.
How do you know I don't already have one?
Okay, then let me peek. As I'm wriggling him around trying to get into his bag.
As you're trying to get to his bag, can you make another athletics check for me?
Yeah, don't let Camboro roll.
Make another athletics check for me. As you're fighting with him, get into his bag, he breaks free enough to actually, like, somewhat contort his body to lift you into his bag, shoot up onto his feet with your legs dangling out of his bag, as now he's trying to run away with you and his bag.
Oh my god.
Camboro is going to chase.
I didn't predict this one to happen. I'm being kidnapped.
Yeah, Kiboro is going to chase and try to tackle him.
Okay, roll athletics.
Oh my god.
I'm being kidnapped.
He got your bag on then.
Oh, yeet.
Oh, I'm just gonna start looking through his bag though while I'm at it.
You guys are both contested. You try to grab him, but he slips through your grasp, and he keeps running while giggling like maniacally, going, "If I dig it, it's mine! If I dig it, it's mine!"
That for defender is also
Do I
chasing
have-
after.
Do I have to?
So,
Yes,
Meg,
we
can you
do.
roll investigation for me?
Oh my god.
As you're
I hate this.
rummaging
Really
through
going
his
through
bag,
his bag.
10.
you find a lot of ripped up clothes that look like they've been dug out of a grave.
Why?
Fair. Okay. Would one of you guys like to react? He already did his movement.
Hang on. Hang on.
Yeah, are you jumping off, or do I need to stop him?
Oh yeah, I should probably try to get out of his bag.
You're just
Before
in
he
his
falls.
bag rummaging through as he's just taking you away.
I'll react after Kimboro.
I'm gonna have him run and try to grapple him again.
Roll athletics.
I doubt I'm gonna get a good roll because all I've been rolling is shit tonight.
He agilely dodges and jumps off of you while giggling. I knew the demons were coming! I just didn't know I'd catch one! They'll believe me now! They'll believe me now!
I cast my spell, Maximin's Earthen Grasp.
Post it in chat if you don't mind. Maximum's Earthen Grasp.
Oh, shit,
You can
what's
choose
is
a
it-
unoccupied space in the ground that you can see within range to make a medium hand shape from the reach one creature you see within 5 feet.
He has
So
to
you're going
make
to
a
have
save-
that grapple.
Yep, it's a grapple. I'm not gonna have it crushed, so it won't do damage. But he has to make a strength save of 15.
He makes 6. It grabs him. And he's wiggling around while giggling. I knew they were coming! I knew they were coming!
Elizabeth try to get herself out of the bag.
Okay, please roll a d20. If you get above a 10, you're out. If you get below a 10, you struggle. You get out seamlessly. You're able to climb out of his bag as he's wiggling around. How long is your grapple, and can he fight against it?
1 minute, as long as I'm concentrating on it. And yes, he can try to get out of it if he makes a strength save.
He's going for it.
Holy shit, he made it.
He flips out of it while giggling,
doing, Emma?
going, "I may have not caught one, but I'm getting away!" And
Camboro will
off
just
he
kind of
runs.
scratch the back of his head and just be like,
I will
"Man,
give each of
that was
you.
a
I will
slippery
give
fella."
Camboro one more reaction to try to grab him, and if not, he's gone.
Okay, I will try.
Third time's a charm.
Motherfucker! Roll!
He
Oh.
slips while running, falling backwards onto his ass as Camboro piles onto him.
Break
And
his legs!
He giggles. Oh my god, this one is fluffy! Woo! And he starts, as Camboro's laying flat on him, he rubs his face right in Camboro's thighs, being like, "Ah, he's so furry!"
Camboro's
Oh,
just gonna
God.
kind of blink a bit in confusion, and then where's his back currently?
During this time, Trixie, you are like, what decision did you make? Did you decide to go to the graveyard?
Nope. I want to look on the ground to see if there's any inscriptions to get inside.
Okay, roll investigation. However, yeah, just roll investigation.
Okay.
Huh?
Spell.
I'm so sorry. Oh.
As you investigate,
Motherfucker.
you find nothing.
Okay.
Emma, how are things going in that roof?
Do I see anything that looks like it might be worth
doing
pilfering
okay.
before I leave?
Well, you notice that there are, drumroll please, various crates, three barrels, what looks
Oh,
like
God.
something used to make whiskey, a thing of decorative armor and helmets, a shovel with coal in it, some sort of like bench, what looks like it could be a jug of some sort, corked, various backpacks and bedrolls and a carpet, various jugs, some sacks of wheat and various products, some books, a broom, a big chest, another jug, a bunch of crates, and a doorway on the way down. Also, this really weird looking mirror facing you.
Shit.
I think I want to go see if there's anything of value in those backpacks.
Okay, roll acrobatics. You nimbly jump across the boards. Various times the board gives out from under you randomly, but you safely make it across to the bags. You find two backpacks.
Nothing in them?
You have not investigated yet. Roll investigation. The backpacks are actually larger than you. As you scrounge around inside, you find various things of food. It seems whoever packed this bag must have planned to go on a long trip. Wonder why they never ate a lot of their food.
Is it still good food?
Only one way to find out.
So I can't tell. There's like no clear mold growing on it.
How about you roll another investigation as you look very detailed at this food? It looks like this food has been there for a decent amount of time. So whatever happened to the previous owner of this bag, it was not recent. Does the food look bad? It looks stale, but not bad. It probably would not taste the best to eat, but it's edible.
I'm gonna leave it.
Okay. All right. From here, I'm going to go back to the party, the rest of the party,
Here we
as they
go.
are pinning down the old man. Did you roll investigation on his backpack again?
I mean, I could.
All of him.
All of
As
him.
you're
Do it.
Yes, all of him.
as you
Until
investigate his
he's up
entire
and down.
body, you find that he doesn't seem to have much on him. He has this strange looking key on him, but he
I'll
also
take it.
has a shovel, and you see on the shovel is encrusted a name. The name reads Garrick Varl.
Garrick Carl. Is that what you just
Yes,
said?
Garrick Varl.
Varl, not Carl.
Varl.
Oh.
Varl. You see him rubbing his head more into Camboro's fur before almost snorting Camboro's fur.
Oh god.
Ah, you smell like asphalt in the morning. Not asphalt, sorry. Ashes in the morning.
Camboro's fur is going to like prickle up a little bit as he's like heavily uncomfortable right now. And
He is
he's
going
gonna
to lick you. Just like how a mother kitten would lick a baby kitten to clean them.
he's
He is licking your
he's
leg.
gonna visibly like shudder a little and just be like, Lucia, hurry up!
Okay. I just take his bag.
As
and his
you keep
shovel
investigating
and
through
key.
his body, you get to his bag, and as you rummage through his bag, you find a diary.
Oh, I'll definitely take that.
Okay. It is locked.
I'll take the
Invasion
key
of
too.
privacy.
You take the key. Good work.
Does key plus diary?
Oh, I have
Diary
to try.
and key. I tried them together.
As much
It
as I like
unlocks.
him.
Oh, okay. We're good. You can let him go. I have something.
Camboro
really
is going
valuable.
to immediately let him go and then like roll on the ground away from
And
him.
as he's giggling and laughing like a madman, he will strike his shovel right into the ground, and a puff of smoke will appear around him. And he's gone.
The fuck is he, like a loot goblin?
That's for you guys to find out. And all you guys hear in the distance is, I was right! I was right! And that one tastes like a kitten! I want to adopt him!
Oh my
Oh
god!
god.
Camboro's just gonna slowly back away. Back to the like area over here. And he's gonna just be like, he licked me.
Oh, now you know how that priest felt when I licked him.
Humans are crazy. Yeah, ain't that the fucking truth?
Then you are also a human in real life.
Shut up. No, I'm not. I am Ghoul. I am Ghoul Panda.
Insert theme song now.
Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. I hate this.
Okay, you guys can continue how you please. I'm going to bring myself back over to Emma with
What's in the diary?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna read the diary.
I will send you a message about the diary while Emma's doing their thing.
I'm gonna just sit on the ground and just go through it very slowly and very detailed of it, wondering if there's treasures to be found for this.
Where's the nearest next the crates you pointed out?
Well, it depends. You have crates going to your it looks how it does in the game. So if you can see the crates in the game, those are where the crates are in real.
Okay, I would like to go over and then loot these crates?
Roll acrobatics.
I start telling. I'm sorry, darling. Plot 744.
I knew my luck was gonna give out eventually.
As you jump across, you find the boards rickling underneath you before you smash right through. I just need to draw a line from where you are to what room you are in. Okay, you are lucky. This time.
This time, he says.
Oh no, he was lucky. He was about to fall on a spike wheel.
Oh.
If he was just a couple feet over. And you fall through the floor, and you land in an open space. You can see below you what looks like a pot of stew, a boar's carcass, the carcass of a spider, and various supplies that look like they'd be used for either cooking or brewing a potion. And while that's going on, I'm going to return to Trixie.
Hold on, huh? Right, that's the way he went. He found 50 lessons of how. That's how I wrote it. I don't know why that vision came to me. Okay, so I would like to avoid the scarecrow and go over by the pumpkins. You know how like bookshelves, how when you move a bookshelf, like a door or something will appear? I want to try to do that for the pumpkins.
Are you walking around the scarecrow?
Yes, I'm walking around
Please
the
make
scarecrow.
an acrobatics roll.
No, like, but avoiding him.
Yes,
Okay.
make an acrobatics roll.
Okay.
How far did you walk? I need you to show me how far you
Okay, hold
walked
on.
around.
So not that far. I was here, well, somewhere around there, and then I walked over here.
Yes. As you're walking around, a wire shoots out of the scarecrow's arm as it starts chattering its glass-like teeth at you. You, however, nearly avoid it as you get behind the scarecrow. The scarecrow launches more threads at you as you're still within its range. You keep dodging. However, you're quickly pushed back from its assault and do not make it ahead.
Okay. I can't really approach it per se. I'm gonna sit back and think about what I want to do. So I guess just bypass me at the
Okay.
moment.
And Meg, here is your diary entries. So feel free to read that and share it with other people while I go back to Emma as you read. Emma, you see what you see in the game, so proceed with caution.
Oh.
I see that boar and all of that. Do I hear anything that might give me a clue as to if there's somebody down there? Footsteps, any of that?
Roll perception for me. You quickly figure out that while the pot may be bubbling, you don't hear anyone stirring it or anyone walking around. There is a door to your back as well. And there is what looks like some herbs growing on top of the the chimney, the rock chimney of the cauldron.
Oh. Do I recognize these herbs?
Um, roll, roll for me. Roll nature. You don't remember these herbs specifically. They smell kind of nice, and you feel like they would taste. They would probably belong on something like
Drink
a
water,
pasta.
you dehydrated bitch.
I'm going to pick the herbs.
Okay, you pick them.
My pants
Add
so tight.
chimney green herbs to your bag.
Thank you for the hat pat. How are you doing tonight, Mary? Oh, you're being a menace, I see.
Would you like to do anything else?
Chimney herbs. About how much herbs did I get?
Probably around like a good like 3 handfuls. Like it was a decent amount of herbs that you got off there.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to open this door.
Okay. Are you trying to force it open, or are you trying to jiggle the knob?
I am going to jiggle the knob.
What's that?
You
Oh, you're
find it opens
lurking. Okay.
effortlessly. With a loud creak, the door opens.
Do I hear anything react to that creak?
Nope.
Okay. I would like to investigate the hallway to make sure that I am not.
Go ahead and roll. You're trying to see if there's
That
any
I
traps.
am alone. No, I'm looking for people.
Hmm.
Supposedly someone lives here, and I don't want them to find me breaking and entering.
That's true. Okay. Roll. You know, you don't really know. You know, you listened around, but you couldn't really figure out if there was someone here or not. As far as you're concerned, you know, you're pretty alone. It's no big deal. You got this.
Okay, I should be able to figure out that I remember there was an entryway down here. Can I make my way over this ladder?
Yeah, you can make your way across. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary as you go, and as you turn that corner, you do see a ladder.
I would like to go up the ladder.
Okay, you climb up the ladder. 1 second. It's supposed to be. Yep, there you go. And you make it back up top.
Yeah, I'm not done looting this room yet.
Okay. While that's going on, let's go back to the players, the other group. Khan, Lucia, and Camboro.
What does the book say?
Yeah, what does the book
I
say?
belong to Garrick. Garrick. He felt a power go through him, like cracking thunder, lightning. Sorry. And he's a warlock. And something about prophecy. The prophecy, I've seen it. And the end of all things, a witch far more powerful than any of us will bring about the rule. Jesus fucking Christ. Rune of this world. I must stop it. I must find her, for it's too late. The visions are clearer and sharper. The plague, my dreams, showing me what come. The people won't listen, but I know the truth. I've seen the abyss. And apparently, the people, the priests, the people, they're whispering his names. Disgusted Garrick, the warlock. They say, the one who made the pact, the cursed fool. But they don't understand. I saved them all. Seeking the witch, I am their protector. I'm their. They shun me. Worms. It seems like he gets kind of. He's distant. Garrick is becoming distant. It's like something switch. Like he's not himself. Somebody else is him. Him is not him. So apparently, Garrick is gone. There is only Bone Picker now. A man who once sought out power and now craves only the dead. He spent his days the grave, forgotten by the world he tried to. Perhaps it's better this way.
I'm so confused as to what you just said.
Right. Put it simply, then I'm out of character. Basically, the diary is stating that this man sought out power and everything and became a warlock.
Mm-hmm.
The priests and stuff and everything, like, they feared what they don't understand. They're fools. He was a fool. They talked about him being like, he did like a no-no, the path of the warlock. Like,
Mm-hmm.
the is not a good path to follow, quote unquote. It's seen as bad, curse, all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he was seeing stuff, a prophecy, right, about a witch that is far more powerful than any of them, anyone that we know of, right? He's trying to stop this witch, but the people, the priests, and everything also turn their back on him. Don't. They think he's a fool and that he's foolish to be doing this. They basically cast him out. He's a loser. He's gone. He's done for. He's a mad, right? So then, if for some reason Garrick, is no longer writing, but the bone picker, and apparently, I guess it's like either it's not him or it's him, but he's just not. So he's been digging graves. It seems like for a while now. And he's picking he's picking out the graves to find the secrets of the dead to put them. So that man is Garrick, but is not Garrick. It's the bone.
Okay, so he's called a bone picker now?
There's only bone picker now.
Okay.
Garrick is no longer the being of that host.
He's possessed.
Ooh,
We need an exorcism. We need a priest. That's for later.
Okay then.
Oh, we'll see if the all-powerful witch is the one that we run into. But for now, is there anything of significance that stands out in this graveyard that I can see?
Roll. Perception or investigation in this case, if you want to look specifically at certain graves.
I'll do both.
Okay.
I want to do both too.
What are we doing?
Roll in perception and then investigation. Okay. So.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
I'll do the same. Why not?
Okay. So.
Oh, natural 20 on that. Okay, fuck off.
Would you also like to roll a perception? Okay. So as the most perceptive of the group, Lucia notices that Bone Picker had moved around and dug through a couple graves, and that when you guys caught him, he was freshly digging up the grave right to the right of Khan. However, as you guys go over to that grave and start investigating, you notice that much of it is gone. It looks like Bone Picker had been removing bones, specific bones from the skeleton. He had removed specifically the jaw and the right femur of the skeleton.
Interesting.
Additionally, he had detailedly removed any flesh or skin on those areas and put it off to the side, as though he specifically wanted those bones. You quickly realize that whoever this man was, he must, Camboro, you realize that he must have been extremely detailed. As while removing these bones and removing that skin, it looks like he must have either used his hands or a tool, as there seems to be no damage to the other areas, as though he had been extremely careful and precise.
Kamboro's gonna kind of like scratch the back of his head a little.
Mem, you notice the fact that that skeleton is missing its part of its arm and part of its jaw. Lucia, you notice about the same as Camboro, but you don't notice how precise the work had been done.
Kamboro's just gonna mention like, I don't know what this guy, why this guy wanted these, but he was very meticulous in cleaning up the bones.
I don't feel anything arcane at all, do I?
Roll Arcane.
I
You
like
feel
how it
something
fell in my
rather
face.
heavy coming from the skeleton. But whatever it is seems to have been fading. Whatever he had removed must have been the source of this arcane energy, you feel.
Ah, so he took some bones, and very specific bones of magical nature, and he got away with them. Shit.
Well,
Well, he sounds like a problem for later.
Yeah. Do you guys investigate his bag at all any further?
I do.
Okay.
You-
I
Can
have
you roll
his back.
investigation?
I will and
You
help.
will assist me?
Yes.
Okay. Advantage, right?
I'll have Kamboro peek.
Okay. All of you guys working together, I will give you advantage on this investigation.
Heck yeah.
Alright, I got maybe.
Investigation.
My roll for investigation has not been out.
Sin,
What?
you don't roll. Only
I
Meg
did!
rolls in this case. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Only Meg is rolling. You gave her
I
advantage.
didn't know that! You just
As you're
was
peeking
faking.
through, you know something weird at the bottom of the bag. There's a zipper.
Interesting. I'm gonna pull it.
Did you pull it?
Yeah.
As you pull the zipper, you realize it's a bag of holding. Are you
Is it
deep
with the
into the bag right now?
No, I'm not that deep in the bag.
Are you currently in the bag? Because it's a deep bag, so if you are getting to the bottom of this bag, your torso's in it.
Oh shit.
You guys hear a muffled scream as Lucia's legs start shrinking, as it looks like she's slipping into the bag.
Can Kamboro grapple her or try to grapple her legs?
You may try. Roll athletics for me to see if you can grab her legs and pull her out.
I shall assist as much as that helps.
Motherfucker!
Go ahead and roll athletics, Con.
Gonna try to push myself back or try to get myself.
Your arms are inside the bag of holding.
My feet. I'm trying to dig my feet into the ground. There we go.
Your feet are up in the air.
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna go in.
19.
Oh my god.
Con, the lizard, the short lizard, somehow musters the strength to pull at you. Lucia, your head is almost in the hole. Do you push your head through to peek in, or do you let yourself be pulled free?
Pull myself free. I'm not going into a bag of holdings.
Okay.
I'm not.
As you're
crazy.
pulled free, you find your arms are covered in a sludge. Camboro,
Ew.
you smell something foul and awful coming from the bag. And Lucia's arms. Con, you feel an overwhelming, dark, arcane energy coming from the bag to the point where you are having problems keeping standing. Please roll a con saving throw.
Who, me?
No. Con has to roll a con saving throw.
13.
You stagger, catching yourself as this miasma that you feel as you're more attuned with the arcane hit
I'm
you
gonna-
like a brick wall.
I'm gonna quickly zip it up. I'm gonna.
No, don't put your fucking head back in
I'm
there.
gonna put my head back in it. I am gonna carefully try to wiggle it down so much, like the back down a little bit, and get to the bottom, and then zip it.
As you go to zip it, you hear the same maniacal laughter going, "That one smelled fluffy!" As you zip it shut. The voice is coming from inside the bag.
I'm so
Okay.
confused.
I'm not putting this bag inside of my bag. I'm gonna just hold it onto my other shoulder and go,
Your arms are still covered in that sludge. Con, that sludge is noxious to you. You feel like you might barf any minute.
I figured.
Go for it.
Kamboro, it smells awful.
Kimbo's nose is gonna like curl back a bit and just he's gonna like you know those faces that people do where like they go type of thing. He's gonna do
while-
that a little and just like try to cover his nose as best as he can.
Okay, and while you guys are planning your next action, I'm going to come back to Trixie. Trixie, have you made decisions? Are you doing anything from over here?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So, I notice that there's carrots in a perfect circle. And then there's this, right? Can I, for one, pick the
Carrots.
carrots? Yeah, there's carrots in front of the house.
Those are just weeds.
They look like carrots.
They're just weeds. They're actually, well, it's the plant that grows by water that has little fluffy tips.
Cattails.
Oh, those things.
Oh,
Yeah, those are cattails, but they're just supposed to be weeds.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so there's these things on the ground, right? Right. Can I investigate those?
What on the ground?
In front of the house, there's like these statues or engraved things. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out what they are.
I don't see what you're looking at.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either. Trixie.
Okay, where the scarecrow is, where
Yeah.
I am, there
Behind
are
him are pumpkins.
no, not behind him, where I am.
Oh, you're talking
Are you
literally-
talking
about
about this?
those
Yes,
are
that and the other one.
broken and decaying bricks that look like they were once used in housing.
Once used in housing. Okay, so there's nothing really
Nothing
special
of
about
interest. No, not at all.
Okay.
Just debris.
Shit,
Would you like
if
to
I
do
go in
anything else?
front of him, can I try talking to it?
You may. What would you like to say? And how close would you like to get?
Not super close. Probably where the quote unquote carrots are.
Okay, you're safe. Okay, so what would you like to say to the scarecrow?
Good question. Good evening, sir.
It
I
looks
know
at-
you're not human, and I know you're not all mechanical. So what are you exactly?
It makes a chomping gesture at you while before sticking out its gross worm-like tongue, licking its glass-like teeth until what looks like tar is bleeding out of its tongue over its teeth and down its chin before making more chomping gestures at you.
That doesn't answer my question. What are you?
It does the same thing again, but just the chomping portion.
I
Okay.
wonder if there's a barrier. Can I pick up a rock and not necessarily throw it at him, but throw it by him to see what he does?
Okay, yeah. Throw. Are you throwing the rock hard, or are you trying to do a trick shot?
Like a trick shot to see what.
Roll acrobatics for me. I think
Okay.
that'd be the right one. I don't think it's sleight of hand. I think it's acrobatics in this case, right? Hey Kai, do you think it's acrobatics in this case? I want a
For what?
dex roll. She's trying to throw a trick shot rock past the scarecrow.
That would just be a dex save. Dex check.
Dex. Okay, just roll a dex check.
You could make an
Okay, I
improvised
just
weapon
got
attack using dex.
acrobatics. Hold on, ignore the acrobatics roll then.
Yeah, your acrobatics is fine. Your acrobatics is the same as your dex check. As you throw the rock, trying to go past the scarecrow, you see wires shoot out of the scarecrow, cutting the rock in half, before stabbing at the rock as it falls to the floor.
So that seems to be its primary thing.
Yes. And while that's going on that note, back to Kai. In the roof.
I'm looting those crates that I'm right next to.
Please roll. Wait, which one's the ones you're right on top of?
Yes.
Okay, please roll investigation again. Since you're right beside them, I'm just going to have you crawl across the crates to open them up. Just so that you don't have to roll dex again. Nice roll. As you're moving the crates around, prying off their lids, you find linen and various quilts. You also find that it looks like this was once shipping supplies. As you're digging through the crates from one to another, you find one crate with a shipping manifesto that said that this shipment was on its way from Tiberius, heading to Safid.
Okay, I have a shipping manifesto that I'm putting in my bag.
Yes, it details the value of these blankets, quilts, and and um
And I
and
can
rugs.
understand this.
Yes, it is in common.
So I know that this is valuable stuff that I could tell Khan about and
Theoretically,
make
yes.
Khan happy.
Theoretically, yes. It's a
Okay.
lot of crates of this stuff, though. Very heavy.
We
You
have a
could.
magical wardrobe we could shove everything into.
That is true. Okay. Is that all you're doing, or are you going to try to pry open some more crates? Because there are a couple larger crates beside those crates.
I will pry open some of those crates.
Okay, give me a roll, and are you staying on top of the crates the whole time?
Yes.
Give me an investigation roll, and I'm going to need an athletics roll to pry open the lids. You can give me yeah, okay. So investigation, not great, but let's see if you can even get the lids open.
Do something real quick. So it's just an athletics, not a strength check.
You are able to pry off each of the lids and toss them to the floor. When they hit the creaking floor, you realize that the floor doesn't creak as much as it had before when you were stepping on it. Almost like it was not as responsive to the
Okay,
lid.
so it only responds to living people trying to loot.
And as you're appearing into these things, while you don't really see the value of them, you notice that it's filled to the brim with various glass bottles.
I will take one.
They are empty, and you successfully take one. And how did I just lose connection? And I'm back. Okay, you were able to take one glass bottle. It is a very peculiar shape. It is in the shape of a snake.
Okay.
Okay, I will let you investigate one more thing while you're up there before I swap to someone else. So what would you like to grab while you have the chance?
I've done all of the crates on this side of the room.
There are still these brown crates.
I would like to. Oh, did I leave the room? No.
No,
I
you're
would
still
like to. I will check the brown crates now.
I will need an athletics because these crates don't seem to be as easily opened as the previous one. You pry and scratch and pound into these crates, but they are unavailed. These crates do not seem to break open. And I'm going back to the group. Group A, I'm going to call you. Would you like to take a small 5-minute break?
Yeah. I need to move around.
I just need to go somewhere.
I'm gonna clean myself off through this 5-minute break.
Okay. With what?
I have bloody cloths on me, so I'll just use them.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, are we like physically taking a break?
Yeah, we're taking a small little break. I'm gonna get
Okay.
some water, and you guys can
Okay.
stand up, stretch, and do whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Okay.
I will be right back.
I guess.
During the
Emmy,
break.
I need
Oh,
to
never
move
mind.
around.
Yeah, I'm trying to run it, so each time I go between you guys, I'm trying to make it like a 5-minute interval,
That's fine.
just so that I keep it somewhat fair. The only reason why, uh, the only reason why
Yep, you broke up bad. I didn't hear nothing.
the only reason why the grave robber scenario lasted as long as it did was just because I didn't want to cut off in the middle of it.
No, fine.
So, hope you guys are having fun.
We're back.
Hey Emma, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I didn't know you were such a loot goblin.
Hey, I just know that Khan is upset over the loss of the wine, and I'm trying to make someone feel better.
I wonder how those shipments made it up there.
That's for the shipments to know and someone else to find out.
Not going to be that inquisitive.
No, I'm just looking for something that Khan might like.
Try and get on Khan's good side.
Yes, he scares me.
Don't worry, he scares me too. And I'm God. Actually, I'm horrified after what just happened earlier. I was expecting bloody torture. I got fucking threats of sexual misconduct.
Yeah, you almost just got SA'd.
Dude, no. Just no. I was about to fade to black any minute now and just have a dragon show up and smite you guys. If it wasn't for the... Never mind. I was about to give a spoiler there.
Also, do I have... Can I just make pure strength checks instead of athletics?
Isn't athletics better than strength, usually? Isn't it the same thing if you don't have a modifier?
I don't have proficiency in either, but I do have something that lets me use my pure strength better.
Oh. Sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah, because I could use my monk feature to use my wisdom modifier in place of strength.
Oh, well, for athletics, just feel free to use your wisdom then.
Okay. So next turn, I'm gonna activate those and
Go for round 2 with the brown boxes.
Yeah, those brown boxes and then that chest that I see.
Yeah.
Because these arms only last for a little while.
I'm surprised you didn't check out that mirror.
I can't put a mirror in my backpack. What is the mirror gonna do for me?
I guess that's a good point.
If I had a bag of holding, it'd be a different story.
Right, you still needed the mirror into the bag.
Yeah, fair.
Getting the mirror into the bag of holding would be the issue. Unless it's a really big bag of holding.
Yeah. If I had that wardrobe, could probably shove the mirror into the wardrobe.
True.
But the likelihood of Khan making it over to the mirror is probably 0.
Hmm?
Or not Khan, Camboro. If I am struggling to stay on this floor, Big Heavy Bear is not going to stay on this floor.
Yeah, the DC is based on weight, so you have the best DC. Hmm? Who's driving?
Me, I'm going right up the street real quick.
You only have
I'm
5
not gonna
minutes.
You gave
Yeah,
us a
I know.
break and you expect her to not go get coffee?
I'm not getting coffee.
Uh-huh. I believe you.
I'm really not. I already got my coffee for the day.
Ba, 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 ba.
Welcome back.
Ambic.
Okay, is everyone back?
I'm here.
Meg's almost back.
Alright.
Sissy is still
As long as
muted.
Party A is back, I'll start it.
Mm.
At this point, I broke you guys up into Party A, B, and C. Just to make it easier to keep up. Why did you guys split the party?
Because we wanted to split the party.
Because we don't learn lessons.
I know.
No. Mm. I nabbed a little bit more dinner, and it is so good. Mm.
Party A is all here.
Here.
Meg's here? Okay, so for now, I'll resume before we have to get to Party B, which is coffee grabbing. Or wherever Diane is going.
I am not coffee grabbing.
and I forgot my damn card at the house, so now I have to make. I'm just over it.
Okay. Lucia, Khan, and Cambora, what are you two doing? And where'd your
I
Steel
think-
Defender just go? Because I just saw him fly off into the distance.
Yeah, I sent my Steel Defender to go find Trixie.
Okay. Your Steel Defender finds Trixie.
I say it's time to investigate the house.
Okay.
Okay.
To the side door,
I
and should we
guess.
knock?
Through the unguarded side door.
Supposed unguarded.
Completely safe, unguarded side door with no negative repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely none.
I'm going to carefully open the door.
And you wish to carefully open the door?
Mm-hmm.
By carefully, do you mean are you gonna... You find the door a little difficult to open. It's almost like it's stuck.
Is it locked?
It feels more like it's stuck. You know?
Hmm.
Not something you can very easily open.
Okay,
It
I'm
would
headed
require a
in.
decent amount of force.
Wait, I'm rolling this with advantage. I'm sorry.
As you slam your weapon into the door, you hear it creaking. It almost feels like that if you charged out with your body and slammed into it, there's a chance it could open.
All right, Kambara, it's up to you.
Cambora will I I feel like charging in is going to be very bad. So I'm going to have Camboro just press very heavily against it. Try to put all of his weight into the door.
Please roll an athletics.
Athletics! Wouldn't that be strength?
Yeah. Athletics is still strength.
Yeah.
With a nat
you-
20, you slam into this door.
No!
And with the sheer force of you, you take it off its hinges. And as you slam it forwards, the door falls forwards. And it falls into place. And you see it land what you think is on the floor as it gets stuck there. As you now step onto it with your whole weight, you find the door sturdy enough to not fall in yourself. And yes, because you're not 20, you guys covered the hole.
Yes. Let's go.
Well,
I never saw a hole in my life.
Yay!
well, Camboro, you open lead.
Why? Who's dragging me?
I just want to get you guys across the hole, so none of you guys fell down it.
Alright.
If you guys fell down it, the whole situation would have to change.
Who put a 2x4 in this door?
Where did I go? I lost myself.
You're in the door.
You jumped. You were the first one to jump in.
I know, but
You threw your character across. Oh, you're on a table.
Oh, okay, that explains everything.
I can't get over the 2x4. I have a height disadvantage.
Good guy. I had to climb over it myself.
So as you get across and you stumble across the 2x4, you find a little shrine. And a rather interesting smelling cauldron with a boar and a spider beside it. Look like they've been hunted. You also see a really sweet looking cherry pie.
Camboro is
And
gonna
pumpkin pie.
shiver at the. Camboro's gonna shiver hard at the sight of the spider and just be like,
This is a rather small spider compared to what you have seen previously.
What, you don't
Well,
want
still.
another pet?
no.
It's dead.
Wait, what's this fish on this shrine?
It seems to have been sacrificed to whatever that thing
Have
is.
I ever seen this thing? Because all the books I've read, have I ever seen?
Roll religion.
Oh, this is not a religion thing for me. Okay, well.
You want me to roll
Your
for
knowledge of religion.
Oh,
You can roll your knowledge of religion as well if you'd like.
you? I like to do some.
I got a 19.
How
You
about just
realize
rectangle?
that this creature is Yanga. Whatever is praying to Yanga, the fish god.
Yanga, the fish god.
Yanga, the fish god.
Probably said fish.
Is it
god.
an evil god?
It is a god of. So Yanga is the type who would chum the waters to get a bountiful harvest. Yanga is the type who would send a tidal wave to put out small fires. Yanga is the type to summon a kraken to deal with whaling ships. Yanga is kind to his followers if it is profitable enough for Yanga. But Yanga usually goes to the extremes when solving a problem.
Sounds like my type of god.
Oh, fuck.
Fish.
Oh.
Fish.
Gamboro is gonna wander over to this pot and kind of like sniff it a little bit.
Roll, uh, roll your perception for your advantage, your keen smell.
Okay.
My goodness.
Typity type.
Sorry. As you walk over this cauldron and peer into it, it looks green, gross, and gruely. But as you smell it, it smells sweet, heavenly, delicious, mouth-watering. It smells like a stew, a delicious, meaty, savory stew. Something you would love to dig into. The visual, less appealing.
Gamboro is gonna like take a step back and like be like, that pot over there is a little suspicious.
Shush, shush.
Yeah, it looks absolutely fucking disgusting, but it smells sweet and delicious.
Did you taste it?
No.
Do you want to taste it?
Do you want to taste it?
No.
I want a vial of the soup.
You may fill a vial with soup. Are you going to stick your hand in the soup to get this vial, or are you going to use something like
No.
tongs?
I'm going to find a ladle and fucking pour it into the fucking vial. That
Okay.
much of a
As you
pain.
rummage through, you find a ladle. The ladle is in the shape of a hand.
Interesting toolware.
Lovely.
And as you scoop out this liquid, it smells delicious as you pour it into the vial. You see what looks like a pumpkin pie, various little donuts with some whipped cream dip, a loaf of bread, and a cherry pie sitting beside the cauldron to your right.
What do we call this vial? Soup vial? Soup vial.
Call it a capital A space soup vial.
Hey, soup.
I
Oh,
don't
you
trust
delicious
anything in this frickin' place. And I do say that in character.
Okay. While this is going on, Trixie,
Did I?
a little solid soldier makes it up to you. The little steel defender approaches you. What do you do?
Hello there, little one.
Lucia, what was the steel defender doing?
Oh yes, it's supposed to lead. It doesn't talk, so it's trying to lead you to the party.
Is it going
It's
to
a
take her
dog, right?
hand and walk
Okay.
it back over? Well, I have it set as a little soldier, so it's a little soldier for now.
It's supposed to be a dog.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh,
Fine, it's a
wow.
little dog. I'll have to find a dog in the near future. Anyways, the little robot doggy walks up and tries to and pulls on the skirt of your dress and start trying to pull you in the direction of that side door. Do you
Oh,
follow?
please don't expose me. But yes, I follow.
Okay. You and the doll, the other doll, make your way to the doorway, and I'm just going to leave you there because I don't know if they're going to leave before you end up making it there. So
Okay.
I'm just going to put you guys right over here. Oh, I can't get you over. Uh-oh, the doll almost fell. Okay. I'm just going to leave you guys there. You guys will arrive there after they do whatever shenanigans they get up to. And
Okay.
no, Meg, you can't have your doll back. That's how you're trying to drag it over to yourself.
No, I was dragging it closer away from the edge, but I the
Okay.
fucking one board.
Emma, you are up.
Okay. I am going to spend a key point
Okay.
to summon the arms of my stand.
Go ahead.
Yes. And make your roll. We already discussed.
And I'm going to open the sting box.
Okay, go ahead.
Or at least try to.
You struggle.
Yeah.
Would you like to try again?
Yes.
As you rummage at this thing, trying to pull it open, you struggle.
Hey!
And then all of a sudden, you
my
feel this
God.
courage well up within you as your little paws begin to shake, as your stand's almighty arms crack through these boxes, pulling them apart. You destroy the boxes, spraying the content across the floor.
What is in what did I just make a mess of?
You just made a mess of teddy bears.
Okay.
A bunch
Oh,
of teddy
I want
bears
one. I
sprawled
want one.
across the floor, their innards ripped apart from the fists, destroying these boxes so heavily. You, however, roll investigation for me. You notice that there's little bags inside of the teddy bears with some
Oh
weird
no,
like
they're drug bears.
Cocaine 'em.
How many of those little bags am I able to take?
30. You find 30 bags. How many you can take? Depends. How much can your stand hold?
I mean, essentially my strength is scores 16 right now.
Okay. You can try to carry the 30 bags. However, you will find a lot of issues doing so. Figure out what you want to do with it when we
I
get
would like
back
to put them in my backpack.
You'd like to put all 30 bags? Okay. So you could probably get around like 6 to 8 bags in your bag.
Okay, I will take 5.
Okay. You put 5 of these white powdery bags into your bag.
They're
Did you make sure none of
drugs.
them were ripped?
They're drugs.
Yes, I would like to make sure I'm not taking ones that are leaking.
Okay, perfect. You have 5 non-leaking bags in your bag. You see
They're
many of them sprawled
drugs.
across the ground, sticking out of these teddy bears. What would you like to do now?
I would like to leap on top of that chest.
The one over there? Okay. Give me an acrobatics.
I'm using my squirrel leap feat.
Never mind, you make it across easily.
And I would like to pry this open too.
Give me a roll. Let's see how ravagely strong you are. If you get another 20, I'll scream.
Dirty
Oh,
20.
that's still a dirty 20. You pry open, cracking the lock and splitting this thing open as you find various swords in there.
Okay.
Ooh.
Would you like to roll investigation?
Yes, I would.
You find various swords. Without a keen eye for craftsmanship, it just looks like various swords. You are a little concerned on why there's so many swords here and what their purpose could be, but you don't really know where they're from or what their goal is. And they don't seem to be on the shipping manifesto you had found. They seem to be related to a different party entirely. The crate that they're in is made of a different material than the ones you had previously cracked the fuck open.
Okay.
And now we return to Party A.
Drugs.
Party A, you have 5 minutes. What do you do?
I'm gonna see if this door is locked. Like, I'm just gonna like
The
jiggle the
door is
handle.
not locked.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
Boro.
No, you don't see each other yet. You're
Oh,
going to
that's right.
arrive
Still
there,
waking.
so you have a 5-minute delay until you're there.
Okay.
He's gonna
So if they
step
stay in that
in.
room until the end of their turn, then you'll meet up with them.
He's gonna step into the room.
And see, you'll never get to see them. As you realize, the door opens easily in the opposite direction that it opened. As you see a bar in front of you that you were able to lift out of the way. As you walk out, you see a cherry pie and various donuts on a table. It looks like what could easily have used to be a bar from how the setup is.
Does Camboro see, like, is this tapestry actually there?
It is.
Can I see if Camboro recognizes it?
You can roll, but your answer is no. You will not recognize it from your
Oh.
adventures.
Okay, never mind then.
Sorry.
You're good.
Another character might be able to recognize it, but not you. I am sorry to say.
Okay. He's just gonna like look around, sniff the air a little, see if he can like smell anybody else in the building.
Give me a perception roll on keen smell.
Keen smell. Perception.
You smell pumpkins? The
Wait,
deliciousness of that freshly
didn't-
baked cherry pie.
I didn't. Okay.
Those
There we go.
delicious donuts. And something foul. Something like tarry. Tarry, oily, and fleshy. Something you smelt maybe a little while ago, but you weren't as keen about it.
Can I kind of like go in the direction of the tar kind of smell a little bit? Not
You
fully
may.
go, not fully go in that
You can
direction.
smell it coming from across that bar table to your right, to the right of Camboro.
Left. Okay, so
Camboro's
this
right.
table right here.
No, you smell it coming from over this countertop.
Oh,
Something
okay.
from that direction.
Okay.
Something from this direction.
Okay.
Are you going to move towards it? And is Khan and Lucia following this, or are they just inspecting the boar spider?
I was gonna just check real quick if is anything of here seem valuable.
It looks like mostly cooking ingredients. Some strange cooking ingredients like a spider and a boar, but cooking ingredients nonetheless. You could roll a nature check for me, and I'll let you know if maybe those cooking ingredients are more interesting than you previously thought.
How long has this boar been dead?
Well,
It's all still cooking ingredients. It's decently fresh cooking ingredients, too. It looks like the boar hasn't been dead more than a couple hours. It looks like it's been taken quite a bit of care of for its innards to be removed properly. It must have been a skill hand.
Kimbaro will take a step like in this direction. Can he see past the
Nope.
this wall at all with how he
Nope.
is? Okay.
Nope, not really.
I'm not interested. I will leave and follow Kemboro.
Okay.
Kimboro will kind of turn to Con and just be like, "I smell something absolutely rancid," and he'll like point in this direction.
What would you like to do? Do you want to investigate it or avoid it?
I'm not sure. What would you do in this
And
situation?
as you guys hear it, you guys hear footsteps come from behind as Trixie appears behind you with the little steel defender.
Yay.
Trixie has returned to the party, eh?
I give the
Welcome,
steel
bruh.
defender a good old pat on the head.
Kambora will look at Con, like waiting for his answer. Like, what would you do in this situation?
I typically don't look for trouble. And currently, right now, I think we need to find our missing party member.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
wonder
But
where
just.
he is.
I am gonna kind of like step forward over this way.
I think the only one missing right now is a she.
Yeah, she. Where is she? My apologies. Where is she? You guys hear creaking and what sounds like could be possibly a gear moving as you guys approach.
Oh god.
a gear.
Yeah. You guys start hearing some stammering.
Stammering, as in like someone talking.
No, like shaking.
Can we identify
Sporadically
what it is?
shaking, like something's, waking up. Are you guys going to run up those stairs or are you guys going to move towards the shaking?
I'm gonna go up the
No,
stairs.
no, I'm running up the stairs.
Okay, pursue with that.
I will.
We'll
Is
we'll
anyone
follow.
trailing behind? Who's the last to go up the stairs?
I.
Okay. Can you roll perception?
Hmm.
Okay.
My perception's been so good. I'm so glad I'm the one rolling this. 14.
As you hear the stammering, as you peek behind your shoulder, you see you see what looks similar to the scarecrow from outside, but this one's walking and it's coming around the corner as
Oh.
you dart
Oh.
upstairs.
Oh. Oh.
It's creaking
Oh.
and its jaws are
What?
cracking open
Oh.
over and over again.
Oh.
What?
Oh. Danger. Danger.
Danger?
Scarecrow. Moving. Walking. I am actually
What?
horrified of this. I saw what that one scarecrow did to the ones outside. This one's mobile. This is not good.
What's the door?
Oh.
Is the door unlocked?
The door in front of you. Which door?
The door
Excuse
that
me.
yes,
Let me
this one.
just scoot between you. It's
Can we,
yep.
can we just
I'll
bust
be
This
back.
door,
through?
this door is unlocked. Would you like to push it open?
Yes.
Okay.
Trixie's like, no, that's a clown.
That is a
Clown on the-
Uh-oh. Where did I just go?
You decide to break through the laws of reality and go into the roof.
Did the
You-
roll I set up on keen smell despair? What?
Oh shit. I did
What
not
roll?
mean
Destiny, I'll go click on your rolls tab.
My
you go.
rolls tab?
As
Thank
you
you.
crack open the door,
On your
you guys
character sheet.
file inside very quickly.
file
Do you-
inside and shut the door, yes.
Okay.
Is
You
there
guys
not a roll
hear
there for
the
Keen
marching
Smell?
of something's feet fast outside
It's
the
okay,
door.
so it disappeared. That's why you're
As you
making
guys-
2 individual checks.
Where the hell did I
in there.
go?
You're in the ceiling
Yeah.
again.
Broke the
What do you
laws
mean
of
again?
reality.
I did not. I did not go in it again.
Get off the roof. There you go.
I don't mean to be.
And you guys slam the door behind you, and you hear the creaking and snapping of something's jaws outside the door. How did that thing just phase through reality? How did you end up in the roof? You guys gotta stop with this fucking teleportation bullshit.
Halo Spire
Abracadabra.
does seem to be bad about handling buildings. I have to say
I
that.
made a couple buildings. So.
I'm gonna kind of hold the door a little bit shut. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna sit
You
in front of
guys
it.
hear the shaking of whatever it is creaking around the corners outside, patrolling, snapping its jaws, dragging what sounds like metal against the floor. For a few moments, you guys hear it patrolling violently, angrily, before you guys hear it stop. Quiet fills the air, an uneasy quiet.
Well, that was fun.
Shh! Don't be too loud.
As you guys are in there, you guys hear some giggling throughout the room.
God.
Looks like we have guests.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I love this section of this campaign. It's one of my favorite sections so far.
I
I
hate
love
this.
murder and I love
Where did I
creepiness.
go? Oh, there we
Please
go.
roll perception if you'd like.
Okay.
I'm
Did I hear the scarecrow, by the way?
Yeah, you would hear something downstairs. Who rolled the
Whoa,
natural?
I have hands.
Mev, Mev,
I have
you are
hands.
with your heart beating through your chest. You are so fixated on your hands right now. You are trying to calm yourself down as you go. Did I always have this many fingers?
Whoa.
Camboro, you're staring at Khan, staring at his hands, going, "Did he always have that many fingers?"
Kamboro is just gonna be
And
like
are those
so
fresh
amazed.
rolls? Is that a fresh roll from you, Meg?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 16. As you're listening to the sound, it sounds like whatever that voice that came from, it's echoing. It's hard to pinpoint where it is in the room, but you hear the chattering of something moving. You're a little unsure of the exact direction, but your eyes are drawn to what looks like a display off to the side on some rocks, on some foundation for the building. Camboro has his back to this little display.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Oh, that's why it's in cantrips, Kai.
As you
Ah,
gaze at it, you see a mix of bones with flowers sticking out of them. Weirdly rooted flowers sticking into these bones. The skull looks human, but
can you
the
hit the
weird
settings button on it?
spine looks like it was an animal's.
Is this like a ritual or some type of thing that might like
It. Could you roll religion for me?
I fucking hate religion. Why are you making
Oh
me
man.
Oh, sister.
17?
As you stare at it, you quickly realize that it's not of any religion you've heard of, but you are able to tell that these flowers are growing directly out of the bones. And it looks like the bones are cracked because of the roots of these flowers. And it
Are
almost
these
looks like they're parasitic.
blood roses? Are these what they are? Blood roses?
Hard to know. Only one way to find out.
I guess I'm gonna investigate the flowers.
Could you all make a perception check for me?
Oh God.
No, not really. I'm running out of rolls. Yep, there it goes. Finally. Ah!
Perception.
I see it that one!
What
So,
do we see?
Diana, your hands. You're counting the threads between your fingers, unsure about how your hands actually move. Lucia, you're staring and very fixated on this roses in front of you. Con, uh, you feel a prick on the back of your neck, but you don't really notice much else. Camboro, as you turn, you notice something like a blur had leaped off of Khan, had jumped onto Khan and leaped off of him.
Gamboro's gonna slowly pull out his axe
Okay.
in preparation of a possible attack coming. And he's going to tell the party that something leapt onto Khan and leapt off.
What do you talk about?
I'm not sure what it was, but I
Oh.
saw a blur.
So many threads in my hands. I don't hear a word that Kamboro's saying because I'm so fascinated by these damn strings.
Um. So, um, Con, your mouth feels kind of dry all of a sudden.
I need water.
I need water. I mean, I got you. I could create water if you want.
I got my water flask.
As you drink the water, you feel hydrated, but it's quickly fading. Everyone but Con, roll perception.
Okay.
Don't feel so good.
Again?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
We are not
So,
very perceptive.
Lucia, you're fixated on that thing. You think that that's the clue.
Mhm.
Trixie, you're a little bit more reserved this time, but now you're studying Con and then you're studying Lucia. Camboro, you notice there's some sort of glimmer of red on the back of Con's neck. It almost looks like a petal.
You got something growing out of your neck, Con.
Can everyone roll perception again for me?
Oh my god.
Oh God.
15 finally.
Oh God.
Perception. What do I notice? Nothing.
So,
Oh my
Lucia,
god.
as you cork your head around at Camboro's words,
Hey, at least he said everyone but Con,
you
so that
True.
one Con roll didn't matter.
True.
Oh no, this one does. Everyone rolled this time.
Oh,
So, Con, you're feeling so dry that you're having a hard time focusing, and it's like your lips are just drying up. You really need some more water here. Trixie,
Mhm.
you don't notice anything really, but Lucia, for a second, you're almost sure you saw something pounce onto Trixie and then pounce off. And you're unsure exactly. Kamboro, you're really fixing for a fight here, and you are watching Khan to almost a detriment of yourself, as
Oh,
you can't
sorry, I didn't
really.
mean to roll that. I don't
Oh,
know
I'll keep
where I
it for the
even
next.
picked.
I'll keep it for the next
Uh,
roll.
Okay,
I'll be nice. So
I'm gonna yell. Who's here?
you hear the clacking of a jaw, as you just hear, "Oh, just your gardener," and as you're hearing the clacking of a jaw, you notice on the back of Trixie, popping out of the back of her head, there seems to be a petal. A little red petal.
Can I pick it? Can I try to like tug on it lightly?
Yeah, you can try.
All right, Trixie, hold still for 2 seconds. I'm gonna examine
Why? What's
you.
wrong?
You have a petal on the back of your neck. Kind
A
of reminds me of
petal?
these flowers that are behind
Con
me.
had it on the back of his neck. Trixie has it coming out of the back of her head. It's coming out
Okay.
of a crack in her porcelain.
Okay. I'm gonna just force Trixie. I need to look. Sorry.
Okay.
I move like the hair and bits to see the crack and try to like see if there's any like.
As you're looking, you notice in the middle of the petal, there's an eyeball staring back at you. And it's blinking.
Is that her eyeball or is it the flower eyeball?
It's the flower eyeball.
Okay. Let's clarify that really quick. Mr. Gardner, what could you tell me about your lovely plant? I'm quite interested in.
I just love the flowers. They're so beautiful. They require a lot of care.
How do you make these flowers?
Wouldn't you love to? And in a deep, echoing voice, no.
I feel like
Everyone roll perception for me.
I already rolled it, remember? So.
No, that's already been used.
Oh, okay. Well, I could try.
We have no perception.
Finally!
Oh my god!
Perception.
Camboro, you quickly see and you react in time as something comes flying at you. You turn, reaching up your hand, catching it. Face first, you find your paw wrapped around the head of a small jester. He looks
Oh.
almost like he could be almost like he could be a gnome of some sort. And
Camboro's
his
gonna.
jaw is similar to that of Trixie's, but instead of being porcelain, it's wood. And he looks at you while clacking his jaw as he corks back a stick, his jester stick, and smacks you in the chest with it before trying to free himself. Please roll athletics.
Yes, because my athletics have been so good tonight.
He got a 5, and you got
Oh
a 20.
shit!
You clamp your claws into the side of his head as he starts screaming with this unholy voice, and you guys start hearing the clambering of something outside the room again, moving around.
Who in the hell picked this room?
Trixie did?
Yeah.
It was the first door available.
Why do you panic and pick the first door?
Con, you're getting really tired and thirsty. And that flower is more visible.
Man, what's going on? Everything
Motherfucker!
good? Yeah. What's up, June?
Trixie, while you don't get tired or sleepy or dry, you feel a little weak. And the flower on top of you, instead of getting to like bigger like pawns, it changes colors from red to blue and then to this weird gold.
I'm gonna start praying.
How do I turn this down?
You're going to start praying in the middle of this situation.
You goddamn right.
Okay, if you want to pray, you want to pray.
I need protection. We all need protection. Fuck this. I'm gonna ask for protection.
You hear from your. Can you roll religion for me?
Yes.
Okay, just roll a quick religion. As long as you don't roll a nat 20, I already know what your answer's going to be. For a second, that thing almost landed on nat 20. You do hear silence. Nothing calls back.
I can't hear shit right now. I'm being
Oh, sorry.
pied.
Okay, well, Diana hears nothing.
I
It
can't.
feels like your prayer has
no.
prayer has not reached anyone.
Death, I can hear you talking, but I don't know what you're saying.
That's fine. That's fine. Anyways, so Naboro, you have your. Sorry. All right. Can you hear me now?
No,
Now?
I'm being. Death, I am being pied by 1,000 pies right now.
How long is that going to take?
Okay. I think.
Can you hear me?
I think I'm.
now?
I think yes. Okay. Okay. I'm
Okay.
good.
Kamboro has his claws dug into the side of this doll's head, as everyone's standing around with a gold flower coming out of the top of Trixie's head as she feels weaker, and a red flower coming out of the back of Khan's neck, and a little red leaf popping out of the chest of Kamboro, as Lucia remains to be the only one without a flower on her. And with this unholy scream echoing throughout the halls, and something moving outside in response to all the screaming. What do you guys do? Outside of Trixie, who's praying.
Crush the doll.
Crush the doll? You want me to try to crush the doll?
Silence it.
Cover its mouth, gag it. I have it. Don't worry. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna give you some bloody cloth and stuff its mouth full.
Okay.
Including the
I stuff
rancid
its
rags
mouth.
You attempt to stuff its mouth, but it's whatever is creating its sound is not coming from its mouth. As you guys continue to hear this unholy scream, as whatever it is outside the room is getting closer and louder.
chest open.
You want to rip its chest open?
No, I'm not touching it.
Oh.
Well,
I am touching that thing!
considering the fact that I have a fucking thing on growing out of me already, out of my fucking chest.
Crush it.
What'd you say?
I say crush it.
I'm gonna try and crush it. Fuck it.
Give me the biggest, baddest athletics check you've ever given.
Yes.
Anyone want to give Camboro some help?
I'll
I'm
help.
currently praying.
I'm praying.
I'm giving you a chance to help here.
I'll smack it with my morning star.
Okay, you're jumping in. Con, are you doing anything while you're getting really, really tired?
Can I identify with the plant?
You cannot because it's on the back of your neck, so you can't even
The
see
one
it.
on Trixie I can, and I can see it on.
You can see the
Cambora.
one on Trixie. The one on Cambora hasn't sprouted fully, it's just a petal. The one on Trixie is gold and looks different than the other plants.
So I can't identify it from any books I've read.
You can roll.
So, am I
Roll.
rolling athletics?
You're rolling athletics, and you're having an advantage. Lucia is rolling to hit. Trixie is... Trixie, I told you could help here, so what are you doing?
I'm helping by praying to my God for protection.
Okay, pray again.
Okay. The fucking dice hate me tonight. I can't get over. I can't get into double digits, really.
You got a 19 earlier when it counted most.
I got a 17.
So as you're holding this thing still, Basia comes up and corks her mace right into the back of it, splitting the thing in two. As silence falls, and its body falls to the ground. And you guys hear the sound of, I like that one. As you look into the shadows, and you see 8 more of those little guys staring at you while grinning.
Oh my God. I hate clones.
How can I drown us? I can't create water up to 10 gallons.
You can try, but there's holes in the floor all around you.
Ah, fuck.
Plug the holes.
Or smash the floor. Depends on how fast you guys want to run. And while all this is going on, Emma, it's all up to you!
Oh, great.
You hear the sound of of a group running away loudly. You hear the sounds of something following it, smashing around. You hear the sounds of laughter and screaming before silence. You have a good, I would say, 10 minutes to do as you please.
Okay. Did I recognize any of those sounds, or did it just sound like evil?
Probably mostly evil. You may have heard. You may have heard through. Where are you exactly in this room right now?
I'm on top of the chest.
You may have heard some of Lucia yelling at the thing.
I didn't yell, but
Oh. Well, any of you were loud? Con wasn't. Kamboro, were you loud when you were trying to get ready for combat?
No.
Well, you don't really recognize any of the sounds. It mostly just sounds evil as fuck. But you did hear a bunch of footsteps that sounded like a group of people running into a room and slamming a door.
Would I be able to pinpoint where below me that is?
You got a general idea that it could be somewhere in this vicinity.
Okay. I
Excuse
am
me.
going to go onto the empty floor in front of the mirror, and I'm going to
Do you
smash
look
the floor.
into the mirror?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm
Give
attacking
me.
the floor.
Yeah, give me your roll.
Do I need to roll? Is it not going to crumble beneath me?
Not the spot in the mirror. Not
Oh.
the spot in front of the mirror. That's the place you found refuge the first time you came down here. It's a more sturdier floor.
That's a little suspicious.
It's also by books. You break a small hole, enough for a normal adventure to peer through, but in your case, enough for you to slip through. And down below, you see your party.
With
You
flowers
watch
growing out of them.
you watch as. Can you give me 3 perception rolls? No, 4 perception rolls in a row.
Okay.
It's for phasing, for like time order and everything. As you peer down, for the first little while, you see nothing. You notice them talking, stammering about. You see the flower somewhat peeking out of Khan. You see the flower somewhat peeking out of, and then all of a sudden you see the thing bouncing off of the people and attacking before it jumps at Kamboro in time. You feel yourself almost yelling Kamboro as Campbell turns in a swift motion, grabbing the thing by its head. And as you're gazing down from the roof, you see the eight little guys before the party does, as you see them shifting in the shadows as if they were part of them. You watch the events unfold, and then as that's going on, would you like to slip through the crack down to the party?
About how long has it been?
So if you slip down to the crack, you're just going straight down to the crack, and you're coming in there just as they ended what they were doing, so that we can just group together and continue from there.
Yeah, I need to know time. How long has it been since I activated my stand?
Well, I said you had 10 minutes free of time to do whatever, but I would probably say, yeah, I'd probably say that if you go down there, you're going to use up like 8 minutes of your time, so you'll have 2 minutes left of your stand.
Okay, and I had used some time up of the stand before, so my stand could be deactivated right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna reactivate my stand.
Okay, I'm gonna plop you down there with them. So as everything's going on, you guys see Emma busting through the roof. Well, through a little hole in the roof, and coming down to you guys
Kamboro's gonna
with
blink
this
a little bit in
magical
surprise
arms.
and
And
just be like, "Oh hi."
every single one of those motherfucking jesters needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
So, interesting fact about these little guys is they all die if that does damage. How much damage does it do?
It deals where is the button, the button, the button, the button. There's the button. 5 force damage.
So, this encounter is supposed to be a lot about perception. And even when they come out, they're supposed to go back into the darkness. And then it's supposed to be a lot of perception rules to catch them. But Emma just swept the floor.
Oh, great.
So Emma just swept them, and the dolls each got smashed one by one until there was only one of them remaining, which got knocked aside by Emma jumping down, taking 5 damage.
And you see a pair of like draconic claws sprout out of Emma's shoulders.
And you see the one remaining doll smack into the arm with, instead of a wooden jaw, this one has a metal jaw. Uh-oh.
That one
Party,
just rose up.
resume. Con, you're feeling really drained. You can feel the flower like in you. Are you going to do anything?
What
Is anyone
can I
going
do?
to? Well, you're feeling pretty weak. Is anyone going to try ripping that thing out?
Camboro
just
is
about
gonna
to
walk
ask.
over. Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
gonna
I was
have
just about to ask if Boro, if we can try to take them out. So yeah, we're thinking of like,
Yeah. Camboro is gonna walk over to Khan, turn him around, and try to tug on the flower just to see if it would hurt him if it got ripped out.
Con, you feel the thing having roots in you. It feels like it's trying to dig into your bones. The longer it remains into you, the more painful this is going to be. But it hurts when Camboro pulls on it. Camboro, you feel the thing on your chest blooming. An eyeball staring back at you.
Okay.
focus eyeball.
Camboro is going to try and rip the flower out of himself after checking on what Khan wants to do with his flower first.
Nope. Rip it.
Okay,
I'm gonna take the dagger and put it into my mouth
Camboro
to,
is
something
going.
to bite on.
Okay, Camboro is going to try and rip the flower out of him.
Okay. Make your athletics roll.
Why is it always athletics? Give me strength, man!
That is strength. You even have proficiency in it. That's better than your strength.
No, it's not.
Uh,
My strength is a +5.
Isn't athletics also going to be +5 then?
No, my athletics is. Hold on. My athletics is a +3.
I thought athletics is strength.
It's supposed to be. Your strength is +3. Your athletics is +3. Your strength saving throw is +5. You're not doing a saving throw.
Ah!
Saving throw is
Okay.
if someone else is trying to grapple you.
Motherfucker! Give me a second. Athletics. There we go. I'm gonna roll bad. I knew I was gonna roll bad.
Painfully, you still pull the flower free of Khan. However, Khan, you take 6. No. I'm just going to quickly. You still take 6 damage.
Hooray.
Okay.
So you take 6 damage. As you feel this thing had been latching onto your bones, you see it squealing as its roots flail around before it starts to shrivel up and die as it's pulled free from Khan. Camboro, would you like to rip the one out from yourself?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Oh,
Is anyone going to do anything else while this is occurring? I just want to ask.
I'm gonna.
Just wanna
I
know
would
if I hear a
happily,
response.
Motherfucker.
if I have the opportunity, I'm going to fly towards the remaining doll and start punching.
You take only 5 damage, and go ahead and fly at the remaining doll.
I take 5 damage?
Yeah, you actually took less, even though your roll was higher.
Okay.
Lower the roll, the more the damage you take.
Okay.
I rolled a d8 for you. I maybe should roll a
Or
d10. Trixie, the flower on your head, while you're feeling drained and kind of getting weaker, the flower on your head seems to be dancing.
Sorry.
It's golden and its eye is blue instead of red like the other flowers. And it's just dancing. It's having a great time. Emma, go for your attacks before this guy sneaks away. You hit. Hit him hard.
Get him, Emma.
get him, Anima.
To do that.
Because Trixie can't look at that fucking thing. It's a fucking.
Oh, so
no.
like Camboro, she's afraid of clowns.
No damage.
Camboro is afraid of spiders.
You smash into this guy. He's back against the wall. As you see him trying to reach for a shadow, you punch into him, bloody in his face, nearly knocking an eye out of its socket. As you find that his face is a mix of bone, flesh, and metal.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive.
Okay.
He's a little bloodied, but he's still in there, and he's still trying to get away from you towards a shadow.
Touch him again. Hiya!
I am going to use my flurry of blows.
Okay.
While this is happening, can Camboro just casually walk over to Trixie and rip her flower out?
No! Don't touch my flower. It's
Sis!
different from yours. It's different from everyone else's!
Trixie, you find your joints loosening. Those miss. You find your joints loosening, and you feel like your arms are maybe stretching, and it's a little harder to move them, as that little flower on top of you is just grooving.
Okay. Yeet.
You rip it out without causing Trixie almost any harm. As the flower seems to start shaking, it looks at Trixie with a pleading eye as its little roots begin to shrivel as it's pleading looking at her. In moments, its eye is starting to shut, and Trixie, you feel yourself regaining your strength as this flower is dying in Camboro's hands. Okay. Is anyone else going to make any actions, like Lucia, while this is going? While Emma is beating down on this fucking clown?
Is there any remains of the other dolls?
They are pretty well smashed. There
Okay.
are pieces of them sprawled about, though.
Emma, do you want me to interfere, or are you good?
Yeah, if you want to help me kill this bastard, I'm all for help.
Well, Emma finished their round of attacks, so if no one else is going to do an attack, it's going
I
to
would
be
like
his
to
turn.
attack.
Okay. What you doing?
I am
Just
going
saying,
to
this
cast...
place is rather flammable.
Oh.
No!
We won't use that one.
A lot of broken up dry wood around here.
That's why Camboro is not raging right now.
I know.
Because
Oh,
if he
fuck it.
did that, this entire fucking place would be up in flames.
I cast Magic Missile.
Okay. Roll the damage. I already know. Magic missiles just hit. Roll the damage. How would you like to do this?
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage? How would you like to do this?
I would like it to act like a firework where the first one knocks the doll up, and then the second two smashes it into pieces in the air.
It knocks the
As
doll
you're
up.
smashing
It
him
impregnates
into
it?
pieces, he looks towards the gold flower and go, "It was going to bloom." As he's smashed to pieces, blood, wood, metal, and bone landing throughout the place. As you see his little stick land on the ground, its mouth open, full of these strange seeds.
Can I swipe the stick?
Yeah,
Yes.
Is it
add
more than just one
goals.
stick?
It's only one stick.
Okay.
Add ghouls, jester stick to your inventory.
I now have 2 sticks to attack with. Both from
Smacky,
monsters
smacky.
we beat.
Smacky, smacky.
You
Typity
guys
type
can do
type.
whatever you want. You guys are free to do as you please in that room now.
Okay. Do we hear anything outside the door still? The clickety
You
clackety?
hear the clickety clacking starting to pace away from where you guys are.
Okay.
Emma, I'm
Hold on,
assuming you're
Em.
picking up the seeds.
The seeds
They
are
were in
in
the
the
stick.
stick.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in the stick. Okay.
I am going to hand over the shipping manifesto and the glass bottle and one of the bags of white powder to Khan and said, "There's a bunch more of this upstairs."
May I investigate them?
You may.
Do I need one roll or multiple rolls?
Um, for the shipping manifesto, because it's in common and it's pretty clear, you don't need an investigation. To know what
There's-
the white powder is, you need an investigation roll. And if you recognize the symbol of the of the of the vial, you have to roll history.
All right. Investigation. 19. And the history check. 23.
Okay. So as you inspect this white powder, you realize that it's arcane. This white powder is a mixture of various ingredients that would be often used for a summoning ritual. While it looks like it should be some sort of drug, this specific kind of powder is often used for large scale rituals and often banned in many kingdoms for its rather nefarious uses. Um, while investigating the bottles, you realize that these bottles are from Dragon Tooth. There are very commonly used bottles there that aren't often seen anywhere else in the kingdom,
Yes.
in the lands. Yeah?
I love you, buddy. But the dice is driving me nuts.
Sorry, what's happened?
There's also a chest full of swords up there, and some kind of mirror, and some armor. There's a bunch of loot upstairs.
Ooh.
I think it would be good to investigate. I'm going to relay what the
Can we
white
crush?
ritual powder is in well as the vials. I'll share that information. Can I
Can I get that vial back? I would like to keep one of them.
of
You
course.
can have the rest.
Yeah. These specific designs are not seen in many other places. It's very strange for them to be here. So far away from where it all began.
I'm going to make a sketch of the emblem that we found in my book.
Okay.
In addition to that, I would like to investigate the flowers on the skeletal remains that are still there.
Okay, go ahead. Roll investigation if you can follow it well. If you need help, you might need to talk to Lucia.
I'm gonna be careful.
I'm gonna.
19.
Oh, wait.
As you investigate them, you realize that these flowers, the eyeballs in the middle of them, had dried out. And that while it looks like they fully bloomed, they obviously didn't achieve their intended purpose.
Hmm.
Can I make any intelligent gaps of reasoning why the one was different for Trixie?
Well, as you know, she obviously doesn't have blood in her, unlike the
Right.
rest of you, and she obviously it has like is a foreign creature. So she didn't adhere to the same principles that the rest of these flowers must have had.
Interesting that it worked.
Hmm.
I will put some notes down and collect some petals carefully.
Okay. You collect the petals, and would you like to roll religion as you collect them?
Sure. Nope.
They're pretty normal petals to you. They're just, they're kind of shiny. Oddly very shiny for a flower.
Can we collect anything else from the remains of the jester's broken bodies
Not much
that is spread out?
left. His clothes are broken apart. Uh, all that really remained was his stick and what looks like a little scalpel.
Is the scalpel interesting of any point? Arcane?
Looks like a normal scalpel.
Okay.
It was probably what he was cutting you guys with to put the seeds in.
Alright.
Interesting.
It has blood on it, so it's very easily discerned.
I would like to take my needle
Hmm?
and change it to a sword,
Okay.
and I would like to um spread out, not like spread out the bones, but kind of like move them around to see if there's anything underneath said bones, or see
Uh,
something.
as you spread out the bones, you find that the flowers had tried to root themselves through the bones and into the floor, but failed once they had left a living creature.
Huh. Guys, come take a look at this. The roots aren't eh, they're not connected to the floor.
Hmm. Kambora's gonna kind of grunt a little, and then he's gonna like walk over here and put his ear up to the door to
You
see if he
hear
can.
the sound of something creaking past you guys. Something's outside the door right now. It doesn't seem to know you guys are in there, but it's scraping across the room. Something's obviously patrolling outside.
Mm.
Hey, Lucia, do
Hmm?
you still have that cloth?
Depending on which cloth you're talking about.
I just need something so I'm not physically touching the bones. And then do we have something? Emma, do you have a vial, an extra empty vial? Or does anyone have a vial or something, a container of some sort?
I have
Uh,
vials.
As
two.
Kambora is
Kangoro
just
keeps
like,
listening, the thing is starting to move off into the distance again.
I only have the one snake file that I picked up, but if Khan's willing to give me another one from upstairs, you can use it.
okay, so as Kamboro hears this thing moving away, he's gonna crack the door open a little bit and peek outside.
And you peek out and you see the empty hallway and you see what looks like wood broken on the ground. You can see what looks like scratch marks along the wall, as though something had passed through the wall quite recently, having been searching for something. It seems to have just taken chunks out of the wall. Its claw marks seem to be a little bit larger than what you'd expect. Having seen the scarecrow previously outside, whatever this one is, it's obviously bigger and angrier.
Kimura's gonna quietly close the door back again. And he's gonna turn to the party and just be like, so that thing out there is like bigger than the one outside. Um it's currently away from us right now from the sounds of it, but I'm not sure for how long.
Emma, do you know the way
Okay.
up?
Wait, I want to collect a bone and see what
You can still do
because
that. I was just
if this
Kimbora
is
was
a
just informing the party.
Time check.
Vibe check?
Time check.
I was about to say, and with this, I'd like to end the session.
Mm.
I want to collect my bone first.
Well, then collect your bone.
Add a vial of bone dust to your inventory. There.
So the bone turned to dust.
Bones.
Well, it's riddled with holes. It's riddled with holes from the roots of the dead flower that's in front of you.
Okay, hold on. The bone I collected from.
All right.
I hope you all had a great session. If you have any feedback for me, I would appreciate it.
I had fun.
I hate you.
Why do you hate
Fucking
me?
clowns.
Well, if you don't like clowns, then you're not going to like the rest of this place.
She's always been afraid of it ever since
You're
she.
really not going to like this place.
I knew we should have fucking left. You guys should have listened to me. I hate you all.
Says the one who wanted to go into the fucking spider dungeon area.
Says the one who also tried to run past the scarecrow and go into the house or check out the fucking pumpkins.
It's scarecrows.
Why do you think that was a good idea? The thing's protected the front door.
Time to go raiding. Doo-da, doo-da.
Meg,
Yeah.
Mem, any feedback?
I'm taking the scarecrow.
I'm taking the scarecrow.
No, I'm taking
What?
the scarecrow.
I'm taking it.
What the hell? What do you mean you guys are taking the scarecrow?
Oh,
We're gonna take the scarecrow.
We're gonna find a way to disarm it so I can take it apart and figure out how to use it, or make replicas of it.
Oh god, and what are you thinking about doing with the scarecrow?
Fun.
Have
What does
fun.
that mean? I am really uncomfortable with you two.
You
Okay, Emma,
Yeah,
how did you like the session?
I had fun.
Yeah.
I got some not drugs.
not drugs.
Yeah, you thought you were doing a drug deal, which, you know, it is contraband, but it's not the contraband you thought.
It's still
Fire.
valuable. We can still make bank off of it somewhere.
We
If
can
you know the
still
right
make
buyers.
bank
Fire.
off of it somewhere.
I know the
He
perfect
says.
buyer.
So I have fixed cons money issue. Hopefully.
Well, that's if you
I
guys can get
still owe
everything out of
him.
here. I don't know why, but I
I
just imagine
still-
you guys like dragging the wardrobe upstairs and like doing a fucking
Hey,
like
Emma.
operation of taking turns pushing things into the wardrobe.
Hey Emma, you should give it to Borrow, and then Borrow should give it to Khan, and then that way the debt is cleared.
It's too late.
Mhm.
Con
Wait,
already
wait, wait.
knows.
Con and I already came up with a deal,
Mm-hmm.
so
A favor.
There's still a debt.
yeah.
Yeah, isn't Khan taking Borrow's share of gold?
Oh no, no,
No,
no, no,
no,
no,
no, no,
no.
no, no.
I got one favor.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Anytime,
right. The
anywhere,
favor.
any place.
No
A
questions
favor.
asked.
No questions asked.
I think that's the most dangerous type of favor.
Yes, the fuck
I
it
know.
is.
I know, but you know what?
All I know, Khan,
Camboro
is
Camboro
never
has no
mind.
other
I'm not even
choice.
gonna say it.
I'm
Because if I
Unfortunately,
say it,
a
Camboro,
good guy with happy feelings.
with
sure.
happy
have
oh, I
feelings.
one bag
forgot
of
to
holding
I
for
forgot
me
to
at the
have
moment.
Khan look at the
The one
herbs
bag of
too.
holding is very maniacal and very evil.
That one
Alrighty.
bag of holding?
Yeah,
I don't know. It sounds like that bag of holding wants to adopt a Camboro.
it does.
No!
We might give into it though too. It depends.
I don't know, man.
By
You
the
should have
way,
stuck your. Huh?
was our existence about to end? They're in the bag
Maybe.
with a bag of
I'm
holding
just,
entering a
I
bag of
have,
holding.
Out of
yeah,
character,
that's why I
I
never
think
put
y'all all
anything in
no,
my
out of
bag.
no.
character. I am pretty sure y'all almost died twice today.
I also will not put anything in that bag of holding either because I don't feel like trying to dig dive it too.
You know what? Meg cut out completely there. I didn't hear a word Meg just said. Please repeat yourself, Meg.
I said I'm not putting anything in that bag of holding either. I'm not gonna go deep diving into that bag. Not yet, at least.
Alrighty. On that note, I'm going to mute and deafen, say goodbye to my chat, and raid out.
Wait, hold up. Before
No,
you
no,
raid out.
no, don't
Before
you
you
fucking
raid
do
out,
it.
two shit,
Don't
I
you
redeemed it.
Dehydrated bitch.
Good job, good job.
Hydrate, you dehydrated bitch.
I'm gonna refund you your points.
You can't. I marked it as complete first, so go ahead and drink.
Motherfucker.
God damn.
I already drank. I already drank.
I don't care. Do it again.
I literally just drank after you redeemed it.
Okay,
Chug.
good.
Motherfucker.
Drink it all.
Chug, chug.
Do you guys have any advice for next session?
Yeah, no clowns.
Yeah, no promises there.
Yeah,
More
no
clowns.
spiders.
Promises.
How about spider clowns?
No!
No! Jesus fucking Christ!
I hate you for that, Kai. You just gave this man an idea.
I'll think about it.
No! Don't you
are we gonna
dare!
have? Oh, what's his name from Bloodborne?
Okay, I'm a...
He's...
Alrighty, my ghouls and goblins. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I know I did. We're gonna raid. I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I know I did. I'm sorry if this adventure was very loud and very crazy, but you know what? It is what it is. I had fun, and I hope you guys did too. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next D&D stream. Bye!